What movie did y'all go see the other day, Steven?
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World?
Yo. I got whoa and see if I shuck. Hello, everybody. It is us.
We haven't streamed on here in a while.
We are very far away. As usual.
And I'm playing this time.
JJ gets to play.
Wow. I'm not a DM, so I don't have to worry about that yet. One day I will.
Yeah, we're playing the Rick and Morty D&D, as I'm assuming the caption says.
It does.
Okay. I had to say. You know what usually happens.
It should.
Why are you playing Far Cry 5? Look like it.
It doesn't look like
If
Far
you
Cry.
collect all 23 dog tags,
But yeah, we're playing the Rick and Morty D&D.
Yeah, it's called the Lost Dungeon of Rickedness.
I am playing Jerry, a wizard, half-elf.
I forgot who I was playing this.
He is Summer, a
Summer, that's
fighter.
easy.
Actually, their names are different.
I know, I'm just saying the character's name.
Arrow Strongbow, or Ari, whatever. Strongbow.
When do I get the weird name?
I think Tanner's Beth.
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 Oh,
Kier Bravin.
What?
all.
I was trying to pronounce
save the
Jerry's name.
They also have a map of the dungeon, but they don't have. They have no idea of where they're going or anything, where they're coming from.
Fair enough.
It's kind of funny, and everything's all digital this time, so we don't have actual physical character sheets.
Could
or
you
anything.
put this in the Death Star? No, I'm just kidding.
And I'm using a laptop to DM from because I couldn't find the physical book. I actually own it, but I don't know where it is.
Nope.
And the way that this book works is there's no rhyme or reason to it. The characters are just thrown in there. I guess I can.
We have them.
We never use
You'll
these.
get the premium dice. Premium.
Chop a tree down. Dude, you make a monkey fist out of this thing?
You could. Wrap it
But
up.
anyway, the way that this dungeon works is the characters are just thrown in there.
They're here.
The book literally tells you, it's like, it doesn't matter why they're here. Just play.
Unless you're Steven, but he doesn't want to use that brain power to come up with
I have none of it today. I was going to, and I didn't.
Interdimensional bullshit.
That is Rick and Morty in a nutshell.
Yes.
But anyway, in front of you is a dark staircase. Its mysterious shadows beckon you to enter. And by beckon, I mean you need to go down the stairs or there's not a lot of purpose for us sitting around the table. That's what it says.
It's all ominous and creepy. It's like, just go down the fucking stairs. I'll go first, I guess. I don't know if I got a roll to do it or something.
No, it's fine.
It's just we're there. Okay.
Yeah, it literally is like they're just down there. The room is dark and smells like a pet store. It's all wood chips and warm poop down here. A bunch of bats flap around the room. They look harmless.
Oh.
Oh. I guess roll initiative.
What?
Jesus.
We're already jumping into initiative here. All right, cool. Cheese dice gonna let me down today.
The cheese dice for the cheese fries.
I don't know what that noise was. All right. 18, 19, 20.
JJ's
Dirty
already
20.
got a 20 in there.
Dirty 20. Wait, does that mean we got to re-roll? Oh, just the...
Dice Joe.
Yeah.
I
Man,
ain't
we're off
using
to a
that
bad
this
start.
time. Yeah. I got a 3.
I wonder. Load the musket.
Don't add dexterity to it.
Oh my god! JJ got hit the nipple with a D20 already.
I didn't
No.
think it...
You want to know something funny?
Magic.
I thought I saw it fly across the room. I was like, well...
I was actually very surprised.
It hit me right here, rolled down over
went right
my
into his
nads into my head.
Oh no!
Oh. Load the
Yeah, I have
musket.
this habit where I rest my knuckles on my seat. I don't know why.
No.
No.
What'd you roll, JJ?
What's that?
What's
Three.
funny is
Don't I
you
have?
have a +3 to initiative.
Yeah, so I rolled a 17.
You
so
have
I-
a +2.
Yes.
You don't get an initiative.
I don't need one.
You don't
He
get-
did roll a nat 20, so he goes first.
So,
What was
yeah,
your
he does
JJ?
get a go.
3.
With the initiative bonus 5.
I got 20, dirty 20.
JJ's 5.
Oh, look at him. He's using his Galaxy Stylus. And you can too on the Pet Farm store.
Why did it do that?
Doggone it.
Did it really right?
You know what sucks? My last Galaxy had one, and this one doesn't.
What did you do to my notes?
Doggone it.
I ruined the notes.
I feel so alone. I don't have one.
Anyway.
Wait, do you not have a stylus?
I used to. My last one did.
Go.
You don't write things on there? You don't do little scribbles?
Ooh. This gives me the monster stats and everything. I don't even have to go away from it.
That's great.
What are they?
I'm in here. It's backwards on your phone.
If I can write reverse.
Okay.
All we need to do is reflect it off my screen onto your screen, and then it'll be
And then
right.
just bring it back to JJ. It's like he's like, I'm a DM, I'm not doing that.
That's not even a 20.
Wow.
That's the start
Wow.
of today. I rolled really well on 2 of those, by the way. So, JJ doesn't go last.
I don't know if that's good or not,
But Tanner and Isaac get to go first.
sweet.
But Tanner goes first.
So what are we looking at?
Going off my memory, I think there's a bugbear involved.
At some point, but not right now.
Okay.
Don't worry, we will consult you.
Last time I was the alcoholic.
Where's the monster manual? I know we have one. It's somewhere. There's squibbles on my
There's call to the nether deep.
look little.
That's Power Rangers.
So let's see if it's in here. If it's in here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. If not, you're just gonna have to leave it to your imagination. That is a sentient
Boobies.
sword.
Dope, I want it.
My bad. Not boobies.
No,
No boobies, nope.
not today.
No boobies, just swords.
No boobies?
Just swords.
Boobies and swords?
They are actually.
What? Boobies?
I'm sure
What?
somewhere.
Somewhere in there. Not looking.
The flying boobsters.
That sounds like a Rick and Morty enemy.
There is actually some monsters in here that we don't run into a lot. So.
The flying boosters. It's the gypsies, the flying boosters.
Dude, I
There's
bought
this
some-
thing. This is what you see in this dark room.
Oh, flesh bat.
Oh God!
Flashback.
Look at it.
Okay.
It's time to
It,
turn
look,
back.
it looked like someone pulled out the Necronomicon and that sprouted from a.
It's time we go back up the stairs and find some way out of this hellscape.
tiny beast.
It's still terrifying.
It's still
All right,
awful.
Tanner, figure something out. I don't know. It is up to you.
I actually don't know what attacks you have. You're a cleric.
I don't even know what
Heal
that
the
means.
thing. Make its heart explode.
Ooh,
Basically,
spells.
Tanner's attacks are I can bring you back into this
Oh,
world
you don't
or take you out.
Tanner doesn't get spells until 3rd level.
So
Oh,
what?
get shit.
Smack it.
I guess I'm a whack it.
Whack.
with a mace.
With my
It's not the
mace.
sword.
Mace. He pulls out a can of mace.
It's a +4 to your attack, and then a
It's a
1d6 plus.
Is anyone there?
So it's a 6. Plus 4 plus 2. That's 12.
Yeah.
I whack it.
Okay, let's
Whack
go back
beep,
to
beep.
this and see how much they have. Oh, yeah, one of them's dead.
Nice. Does he?
But it's dark, so you can't tell how many are there.
Just keep shooting. Unload.
Because I don't think any of you guys have dark vision.
Oh, I do.
I do.
Oh, do you?
Yep. I can.
You should actually be able to see them then.
Do I have to roll for it, or just it's
No,
automatic?
it should just automatically apply.
Okay.
That's just the way it works. So you see the 3 bats.
Guys, there's
three of them.
3 of them. 3.
3 plus the one that died.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, wait, math.
Math. It's basic, bro.
It's at one hand.
A video game with the narrator's like, I just can't math how much.
I can't do this today.
Okay. I guess is
It's your turn.
Tanner. Do you have anything else to do, or are you just reading?
It's you guys are level 1s.
Okay,
Really, all you
I
do.
was just,
Yeah,
I was making sure.
reading.
I was
I'm just reading.
I was just making sure.
Trying to figure out what the.
You gain a
what the
plus
hell's
2
what.
bonus to your archery. So, would archery be athletics, or be dexterity? I would think it would be.
It should have everything listed. I think it does.
Hold on. I mean, it has longbow. I'm just trying to figure out what it would be. I get it's just a basic roll.
It gives you your attack bonus,
Just a
which
basic.
goes to your roll.
Just a basic roll. Okay. That's a 12. I guess I add the attack bonus to that.
Yeah, if you're using the bow, it's a plus
So that's-
7.
That would be
The early rooms are gonna
19.
be really easy.
19. And then I have plus 2 to that. So that's pretty much 21. So that's great. Great. Okay. Cool. 1d8 plus 3. Find it. That's not a d8. It's
That's a 6.
my brain. I don't want to curse myself. I gotta use the cheese dice with the cheese dice.
The cheese dice.
Oh, no. Ooh, wait, no. That's actually pretty good. That's a...
He's like, oh no. Oh, wait.
Never mind.
Wait a minute.
That's a 0, but...
Oh.
Does that count as 9, or is that just how the dice is?
I think a 0 is a 10.
0's 10.
Okay,
But
that's a
means
D10.
That means that's a D10.
It's the diamond shaped one. That one right there in your hand.
I know.
That's an 8, right?
I'm just trying to find because I picked up
Isaac,
one.
we've played D&D for so
Shut
long.
up! All right.
Somebody's first time.
All right. So that's 5. That's 5. Wow.
It doesn't matter.
That's
They
a
killed
shit.
it.
I don't know.
So 2 out of the 4 are dead now.
Wait. I have another roll. I have a second one. Where it's a 10. And then add fucking 7. That's 17 and 19. Okay, cool. I hit it. Fucking cool. Dope.
Second wind's a healing.
Or whatever the heck that was.
Yeah.
It was bonus action. Action surge.
Oh, yeah.
That, never mind. I don't get that because that's second
Yeah, I
level.
was going to say, that's later levels, Isaac.
I was ready.
Whose is this?
I don't know.
Daddy time is what it says.
I thought it said daddy.
Daddy text.
Daddy text.
And I don't know any names on here.
Poopy.
Hollywood.
Oh, it's Heather's work.
No, this ain't work.
Tanner.
It says. I don't even know how to fucking say that. What? Barabbas?
That's one of the people that works for her.
What the fuck? Week of June 8th. Well,
You're a
she's not been
daddy
keeping up
text.
with
We take pride
She's
in
not
our
been
work.
keeping
Her
up
dad
with
is her boss.
it. That is true. That's gotta be weird, but you can probably get away with so much.
Probably can.
Well, actually, technically, they're now at the same level.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. She's literally the office manager now.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Oh, I get to go now.
Oh no! The flesh battle.
I have to see if that'll hit any of you.
Well, I have to check my armor class.
No.
No, you suck.
It's just grid sheets.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
You think if I
Yeah.
could get this as a backsplash, I could,
Yeah.
do that above my
Yeah.
kink?
Yeah.
I think my wife would let me.
It doesn't matter if she'll let you. Just do it, and she won't have a choice.
You can get a backsplash as long as I get to choose the pattern.
Compromise.
Just be quick.
I've already got it.
Like, I've already got it.
Already bought it. Put it up in like 5
It's
seconds.
already in the house.
It's one of those you call them. Hey,
Okay, JJ.
remember that backsplash you wanted?
Oh wait, I got.
Got
It's
it.
done.
This is what I want. What?
Oh, I
Oh,
get to
no.
hit somebody.
Don't no. Steven gets up from his chair and just punches me in the face.
You know, luckily, I was gonna use the 4 as a fill-in space. So I hit the air. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I mean, I don't care.
Is this creature an undead?
Oh, good God. 2
No,
out of the 4.
Okay.
I don't think.
Darn.
And then what we
No,
said, 2 out of the
they're
4?
very dead.
You hadn't. They're all dead?
No.
Darn.
3 out of the 4.
3 out of
2
4.
out of the 4.
Yeah, 2 of 4. Oh, I could have just turned my computer around. There's actually just the
Hold
image.
on.
one.
Intrusive thoughts. Continue.
It says JJ's turn.
Okay, the metal dice doesn't work as well.
Okay.
You're trying to shoot it out.
Again.
Trying to shoot
Let's
it out. That doesn't work.
I just want to make sure I got this spell right.
This one would be a
Possibly. If I got this spell right, then
that's the
it's
silicone
possibly going to become my favorite spell.
Is it wrong that I want to throw this off the wall and just like
Make it
roll?
bounce back.
Like,
Nice.
It was like inches from my face. I heard it.
So will this be later?
all right. What's bad is you never know
Nice catch.
where it's going.
What is this? This wasn't your sack.
It could have been worse.
Stir.
What? It hit the button that I was supposed to hit.
I thought you activated something.
It went stirred. Stirred.
22.
What are the odds
Jesus.
that I hit that?
22. That'd be funny.
I cast.
What did I hit?
I
Did I
cast
hit the-
sleep.
It was the.
What?
He cast sleep.
Why?
Listen to
Nap
this.
time.
I roll.
sleepy
I
time
roll
now.
5d8s,
Oh.
and depending on how much health points it adds up to, that's how many get put to sleep.
I wish you would have gone first, but it's fine. It's not your choice.
He rolled poorly. That's his fault.
I shot one of the.
No, it's that dice's fault.
He's like, no.
Oh. I need to collect my.
They're cool. I like
Okay.
I
those.
wish I had a slingshot.
Just be like.
You know, if I had a slingshot, we could all roll the d20 and. Oh shit! I get hit 9 times.
Oh, I know. That's D4.
Catapult. There's a catapult over there.
That JJ took. Actually, hold on.
This is the one with the eyeball with it. Did y'all see that one I sent in the TikTok chat?
Perfectly.
right on the hat. That's funny.
It's on there.
But did you see that?
Yeah.
The dude that makes the dice?
I did.
He made one that was like a big swirly one. That was really pretty.
Really pretty. Loved it.
Pretty.
I like the big one.
I like the big one.
That's what she said.
The big one.
The big red one.
Where are they?
Another 6.
Dude, there's an encounter builder here.
There's a what?
An encounter builder on this
Tanner,
website.
I need
I
help
could
with
set
math.
up the whole initiative and just run it from
That
this
added up.
program.
Wow.
6
That's
6,
cool.
18, 5, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 and 7 is 31.
Yeah. They're asleep. They just fall to the floor.
Freaking
Actually, I need to roll damage for them because they're high enough
I'm just
up
gonna
in
go
the
with my
cave.
sword, just like.
What?
That's not one.
I'm just gonna go with my sword, just be like.
I mean, you can.
As they're falling, they all land on their heads and die.
They impale themselves on stalactite.
Stalactites.
now I
Wow,
gotta.
that's a big word.
I'm gonna pick up my one arrow.
You're like, I did a thing.
Is it stalactite or is it
I
stalagmite?
don't remember which one was.
I don't remember which one
Stalagmites.
goes. Yeah,
That's
one
stalactites.
goes from the roof and one comes from the bottom.
Yeah,
Mites will probably be on the floor.
I
I'd
think
say.
so.
Right?
Yeah.
Might.
And then when they join, they're called
Stalagbros.
So you guys are just gonna finish killing them?
I mean, that would probably wake them up, unless it's a powerful spell. I was just gonna grab my arrow.
They're
I mean-
squishy.
You automatically
Yeah.
do like a certain amount of damage anyway.
Oh, it's a sneak attack, technically.
Technically, you don't have to worry about it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to worry about it, so I'm not going to worry.
Yeah, because I believe they're squishy.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
they have 2 HP.
We're not going to have to worry about them because we're moving on to the next thing.
Stalagmite is
You
mite,
don't-
mite is for the floor.
Yeah,
Stalagmite
I
is the
figured.
floor.
Just throwing it out there. There is a lot of stuff on the floor in this campaign.
Start stabbing the floor.
So if you want to look around, there's puzzles in this campaign. There's
Okay.
all kinds of stuff.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and just check out these
Damn it.
two that
So
fell.
if you guys want to roll a perception check after stabbing the
I will.
sleeping bats.
That's shitty, but let's see what we got for it.
12.
8, 9, 10. 10? So shitty.
You also have a +3, so that's 15.
15.
Yeah.
I got 8.
I got 10.
That's with your ad.
Yep.
Jeez. At least Tanner got a decent roll.
Don't soda.
The DC was 12. So.
Okay.
So apparently, you find 35 silver pieces spread around the whole room.
Just chilling.
They're just.
He's a ooh, piece of kid.
Apparently, your hands now smell like poop. Which
What
gives
does
you,
that smell?
which gives you that's disadvantage on charisma checks now.
His hands are covered in shit, but they have silver pieces.
Right
Like,
now-
hey!
He's
Right
like,
now-
I don't even care.
Yeah, right now what I'm imagining is if his character forgets and does this.
You're just like, oh my nose.
Hi ho, my friend. Would you like a piece of silver? Go ahead and touch it. I swear it's dirt.
Once you touch it, touch your eye. You get pink eye.
It's great.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm glad I didn't get that perception check.
Okay.
I never thought I'd be able to say that. Okay. My personality traits are don't forgive, don't forget. Okay. You aren't worth the cost of the arrows it would take to kill you.
Jesus Christ.
I am a vengeance for my brother's murder and the betrayal that cost it. Damn.
But her brother's at half work. He's still alive.
Listen to this.
What?
Personality trait. I'm finally smart enough to realize I'll never be good enough.
Wow. Wow.
Jesus.
I'm glad I didn't play that character.
Bond. I'm finally courageous enough to fight for friends and family. Okay.
Alright.
Ideals. Power is cool, but only if used to protect the innocent. Okay. No matter how hard you try, you'll lose everything you love.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, it is Jerry.
It is. My bond says you aren't worth the cost of the arrows it would take to kill you.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I never noticed that.
Yeah, don't forgive, don't forget.
Flaws on Isaac's character. This is some kind of a drama bomb.
I think
No.
she'd be perfect for Sky.
Yes, you would. I play her in their honor.
Okay, but anyway.
After Tanner picked up coins, silver with shit on his hands.
So, as you guys start getting toward the
And we
the
question-
hallway for the next room, as you're
questioning the smell.
you're questioning a smell that you, that you smell now. Man, it smelled weird in that room. You start hearing like whispering,
Quit.
and it's 2 goblins just kind of
Oh.
whispering to each other about how they think their little friend, a different goblin, is useless, and they're just like
I can relate
dogging
to
him pretty
that.
hard.
Shit talking him.
I can relate to that.
You know what we get for shit talking? Snipes him.
Arrow to the
Oddly enough, just for
And it
fun,
says to do a perception check.
I got an at 20.
18.
That's what I rolled for a second ago.
You don't see nothing.
I see it all.
Isaac in the cave.
What?
I smell colors and see shapes.
So Tanner and JJ, I guess, peek in there and they're like, So what you're seeing is a room full of stuff, I guess. There's 2 goblins in there. They look really bored. Maybe they'd be less bored if they got into a life or death struggle with a few adventurers. Just the thought.
I'll walk in. I'm just like,
There's just a table and stools. They're sitting there playing poker.
I'm just gonna sit down with them. Put on a hat. All right, boys, I'm dealing.
What's going on, guy? What's the stakes? Your soul.
One of the goblins is wearing an eye patch,
Oh, sick! I want that.
and the other has a bad. I don't know how you tell that.
Is there dialogue for sitting at the table?
No.
Alright.
There's actually.
There's not. Okay.
It says that you guys might be able to sneak past them if you roll well enough.
Can I? Wait, hold on. Let me try something.
Like,
Let me try.
this is pretty good, actually.
I'm gonna try something. I'm not a rogue, but
Because if you look at your map,
fuck.
you can see the room.
I'm gonna try. Okay.
Because we're about to get to
15,
a point where you guys have to
16,
choose
17.
different ways to go.
Okay, 17 in stealth. I'm going to take his eye patch. Would that be sleight of hand?
I would assume so.
Okay. Come on. How good is a 9?
We'll see.
So,
Did you have your proficiency?
yeah, I did.
That's a 16.
shit.
So not good. Hey, what are you doing?
You had some on your face. I'm sorry. I was just getting it
What
for
the
you.
Wow.
What is...
I mean, sure.
I rolled for stealth and I got a dirty 20.
Shit.
Oh god.
The mage is practically invisible to them now.
Dude, you just sneak it around.
I'm just like, snap, snap. Spark right by them.
I mean, they're not immediately gonna attack you. They're just
No.
gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Like,
I mean, I thought the iPad was cool. I don't know. I figured I'd give it a shot, but it didn't work. just be
the other
honest.
one's gonna be like, "You just walk in here and snatch her eye patch off."
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna walk away.
No, hold on.
Wait.
You just walk into somebody's house.
Okay, what if we play poker for it?
We don't actually know how to play poker.
Oh, it's okay. It's alright. So,
I need to go buy a new set of dice.
what'd you do?
Oh, no, I was just saying it's been a while since I bought one. I
Oh.
just need to go buy one.
I thought you rolled bad. You're just like,
He's got
this
this itch
time.
again.
Yeah. I guess I'll just distract them while you guys are doing whatever. I'm just like, well,
I want to see if I can order a set of custom ones
If the character.
what am I gonna do?
that are expensive though.
I gotta make this funny. Alright. Well, they're not hostile. So,
Didn't ask for that.
we're good. Killing them would be
almost went down
pointless, so.
We had one of the box fireworks tipped over and like shot one right directly into the garage I was standing in, and it exploded. So I had like no earplugs on, but I was inside the
I
garage.
like how it's like the book
I
is
do
like
speak
you-
goblin. That's good. That's
At least you can have an actual conversation.
conversation. All they hear over there, all Tanner and JJ hears it.
Actually, I know Goblin too.
Okay, never mind.
I'm an elf, so I don't know your peasant speech.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Well, all I gotta say is, don't forgive, don't forget.
Aye, Captain.
Actually, you do know Goblin.
I thought it said common and elf.
Oh wait, I'm
He
on the wrong
chooses
character
not
sheet.
to know it.
I'm on the wrong character sheet. I'm on Isaac's.
Yes.
He only knows Common and Elvish.
Well, so all he hears is.
I know Common, Elvish, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Goblin.
So JJ can speak to literally everybody in this.
Could I give you 10 gold pieces for the eye patch?
No, tell him 35 pieces of silver.
Good point. How would 35 pieces of silver be for that eye patch? Seems like a pretty good trade.
You know what? I can't see, but sure.
Hey, can I have the 35? Screams into the darkness. It's just like, hey.
I'll take money for it.
Okay. Eye patch first. Now, if you go over in the darkness there, my buddy's right there. Has some shit on his hands, but the silver's there.
I guess they're gonna be like, okay.
Nice.
They just walk over to get the money for Tanner.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Slowly pulls out my mace.
He's just like,
These are my shitty silvers.
what's funny is he wouldn't know unless you told him what was going on.
I screamed. I was like, "Hi!"
Yeah, but he's just like, why do I have the money in?
He's got it. It's in his hands now. What
I'll
happens?
just pretend like I was translating everything for him.
Only give him 20.
Sorry, I was still in goblin mode. What I meant to say was like, what? I'm sorry, I'm killing goblins. What did you say? No!
So apparently, if you guys are cool with them like you have been, you can just walk to the next room.
Sweet.
Like, you guys just made a deal with them for an eye patch. You didn't...
See? Modern problems require modern
solutions.
solutions. It works.
So,
I'm still in stale.
You're just sitting there, just
JJ's just like,
He's
he'll
in a-
never see me.
he's on the wall. I got a cool eye patch now. I'm happy.
You don't even need it, but you got it.
It's cool.
You might need it.
I'm just gonna start
You never
uttering.
know.
I'm just gonna start uttering Metal Gear quotes. Pull out
So-
a cardboard box.
So, I did send you guys the map.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You guys are going into a room where you're actually going to have to make a decision of where to go. So, not in this. So, this room is trapezoidal with doors to the east, north, and south. It's also got statues kind of scattered around, mostly statues of Rick with inscriptions like, wow.
Wow.
One of the statues depicts a woman in armor. Really fine crafting, real interesting. Seems like a great artist worked on this one. I guess.
I got
Yeah.
you. Understandable.
The guy who made the book
Titties.
was like,
That's what you want, Tanner.
sure.
There you go. Just looking up. Oh, so just statues, a room full of statues. Is there,
Yeah, it's just statues and there's doors. So,
okay. Is there
You
doors
can
next to
actually-
the statues, or?
I guess the statues are in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, actually, we can look at the map.
I was looking for the map. I forgot where you sent it. Is it just in the main?
It's in the group chat,
Oh, there it is. You sent it in our...
In the group chat.
Okay. Where's the...
It actually tells you where the statues are. It's the little stars.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's why I was like, oh, let me go ahead and send this to him.
Are they that? Oh, okay. The staircase there. That's the goblin table. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I sent you guys this, so you can actually have a visual representation
Is that
of
a
what's
pile of rubble in the corner? Is that?
That's your south entrance that you can go into.
That looks totally safe. All right. I'm seeing like a fireplace in that first doorway right there, and there's.
Is this shit gonna stay open or not? Anytime my phone like logs off, it like makes me have to re-click on it.
It's probably because you
fucking
don't
annoying.
have it set to keep display on or something like that.
No, it's like the web page. Like the
Oh.
web page like closes out.
That's
Oh,
weird.
that's what you're about.
Yeah, but like each time I've clicked on it, it's opened it up in a new fucking tab on my thing. So I've got like 14 tabs
With the same character.
of the same
You're like,
character sheet.
oh.
Really wants to see it.
So
Well, as fucking small as it is, I'm surprised I can.
So we got three options. We got weird box room, fireplace room, and feast looking room. Okay, guess we'll go that way. You see what
Tanner's
I'm saying?
hungry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. How many rooms? 3?
There's 3. There's south, east, and north.
Box, fireplace, feast room.
Okay, if it's an even number, it's box room.
Yep.
1 and 3 will be the other rooms. So assign a number to 1 and number 1 to one room and 3 to the other.
Okay.
I've got the dice.
All right, go for it. 3.
What was that one?
Okay, so assign a room to the other. So
Yeah.
the feast room's 1.
All right. So 3 was which one?
We'll go with fire. We'll go fire room, I guess. Or box room. We'll put box room.
Box room?
Yeah, we'll put box room as 3.
Box room.
Oh! That one's a 2.
What's your box room?
I guess we're going to fireplace room if it's 2.
Fireplace room? What is the fireplace?
Oh, you wait. Hold on.
Oh, is that the circular room?
It's 4.
No, he kicked it.
No, I tried to grab it and it bounced back.
So what room we going? What did it land on? 3.
I think it was 2.
Okay.
2 was what it landed on.
So
the
it's
floor.
the fire room.
3.
Fire
so that would
room.
be fire room.
Fire room. We're going for fire room.
Fire room.
So the question I have for you guys is, while I was trying to figure that out, is this the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like a campfire, so a fire wolf.
I was like, what is the
Fire room.
So, I guess just make a perception check.
That dice is not doing good today.
I got a 2.
12.
5? Actually, no.
You guys are lucky. Tanner's rolling well today.
These dice suck. Okay, we're just putting that one
Mine
right there.
randomly works.
Alright, we're gonna use. Actually, I'll use that for attacking. We'll just use these 2. Alright. Just curious. That's a 18?
Says as you guys get closer, you hear arguing beyond the door.
Yay,
What
more.
sounds like goblin, not
Goblin.
It sounds like goblin.
They're goblin dicks.
The goblins.
Yay, more of my people.
There's more goblins in there.
Hey, the other dude said we could come in.
But you just run into like a door. Like there is a door at the end of the hallway.
So we hear it behind the door.
Yeah, you can hear like arguing on the other side.
Don't worry, I got this.
Is this where we all go stealthy and try to see what it is?
I guess so.
left stealth.
You never liked stealth?
No, I never left
Oh.
stealth.
He's on the ceiling. That may not work for me.
No.
That's 11 in stealth. That's not gonna work. Okay, I guess I'll just walk in and we'll go from there. You guys can do whatever. We'll figure this out.
Okay.
I'll use the power of my charisma here.
So it says you hear
That I don't
two
have.
pissed off goblins and chattering in their native language. Between them is the body of a third goblin.
Oh, shit.
All of them look alike, so maybe they're related. Something for your noodle to bake on for a while. That's exactly what it says. Behind them is a pile of glittering treasure. Wealth beyond reckoning. It could be yours. Just deal with the goblins first and remember. These are someone's mommy and daddy, maybe.
Okay, walk up. I'm like, hey fellas, what's going on? What's this whole debate? Like, what's going on? What are we arguing about?
Oh.
Is there dialogue for this?
So there's not, but it's like, I'll just make it up. So they are literally arguing over which one killed the other one over the treasure.
Okay.
I guess they can't figure out which one killed. They don't remember which one killed the third one.
Okay, so you don't remember who killed...
It's just a bunch of, like, you guys, even knowing Goblin, you can only make out certain words because they're speaking so quickly. It's like, you know how a lot of people took Spanish in high school? Like,
And you
you
only
hear
know-
someone actually speaking Spanish, you're like, oh, slow down.
Alright, let's... slow words. Calm down.
But you do hear murder, treasure, a-hole.
Okay, so... this asshole... you all wanted the treasure. For some reason, you didn't like this asshole, and now y'all are just confused on who killed who. But arguing about it ain't gonna help nobody. So, I mean, y'all gonna be here for hours. So, charisma rolls.
Actually, it says you can make a successful intelligence check if you want, and we can go from there.
Okay.
Highest intelligence.
JJ.
JJ,
Wizards always do.
I'm gonna check my intelligence. Probably shitty. Yep.
What's yours?
Not doing that. It's 0.
Y'all's are the same.
There's no.
There's
nothing to it.
no added bonus or anything.
We're not
What's
counting.
the DC I have to beat?
It's a 10.
I got it.
Okay.
Just barely.
He steps out of the darkness like,
So-
let me interject.
I mean, he's still stealth, so
Yeah.
he just kind of shows up.
I'm trying to read this, but
He like Batman's it like.
so there are actually coins like around the body, just like scattered around it, and you're still hearing them arguing behind you. As you're looking at this, you're like, ah.
He's going into detective vision.
Yeah, it's one of those like, what? Why are there coins around the mouth of the?
That's interesting.
I back up to a safe distance. Then I use Mage Hand
He just
to sort of nudge around the body.
I'm just
So
like
as you're-
I've seen
As
this.
you're like moving the body around, the head just like flips over, and more coins fall out of it, out of the mouth.
I see this. I'm like keeping him occupied. I'm like, yep, that's something. Like, yeah, come up with some story like with my iPad or something. Distract him while he's doing this. JJ's getting his dice. All right, I'm gonna let him do this.
So if you want, you can actually roll charisma.
Can I attack
Whoever's
him?
got a charisma, roll.
I'll
I mean,
just.
if you want to attack him, you can.
I'll give it a try. Nope.
Tanner's like, I'll put my mouse back.
I just rolled a nat 20, so I was going to attack some.
Apparently, I suck at that. But that's a 5.
Oh God.
I rolled Arcana just to see if there's something going on with the thing. I didn't get it.
Yeah, there's nothing magical.
This is
anyway.
not gonna end well. Well,
Actually, Tanner has a bonus.
go for it, Tanner.
It's a +1, but
Charisma, I mean,
Wait,
it's,
yeah.
that's all we need right now.
Plus one.
Yeah, just go for it.
I rolled a nat 20.
oh
shit!
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we're good.
so
That's
what
why I said I
happens?
put my mace away, because
Okay.
I was going to attack
So
him.
what
Okay,
had
sorry.
happened was they were daring each other to see which one could stuff the most coins in their mouth, and the other
No.
the other one choked on them.
So really, y'all both killed him. But he actually killed himself, technically. So. JJ, perform mouth to mouth.
No.
Just give him a little pat with the mage hand. Just
Oh my God!
what?
The amount of coins that they have of these.
Do they have a shit ton?
It's more than they should.
Like,
Is there?
Like, they turn into pinatas if you guys do decide to murder them.
I'm thinking,
Or, I mean, you could
Oh, no.
convince them to, like, but
Spit it out.
with Tanner's charisma roll, I might actually just let that happen.
Okay.
they have 100 gold apiece.
I just pull out a sack.
100
Alright, spit.
gold apiece.
Gold apiece. So 3 goblins, 3 for
300 gold.
So we
Is
each
what
get
you guys
100.
end up with.
We each get 100. That's just divvy it.
I have 310.
But now they're just gonna run away because they're embarrassed.
You man!
I'll just commandeer Heather's mini book.
Little mini book.
The one closest to me, I'm gonna use Mage Hand. Not Mage Hand. Burning Hands.
Burning hands.
He's gonna make it quick.
Yeah.
They're just gonna pop him like a glow stick.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Why do I feel like that's not spelled right? How do you spell silver?
Wait a second. What not still
S-I-L-V-E-R.
Okay, I added an extra
You
I.
were, so
It's
they're
fine.
just gonna explode into
Silver.
flame.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
JJ just made one of them explode, and the other one's just gonna keep booking it.
I'm like, what the?
So I step up, grab his head, just
JJ's like, it's been too peaceful for 2 rooms. Needs something to
JJ's like, I haven't
I
killed
haven't
anything.
killed anything.
I knew that's where that was going.
feel a coin smack me in the back of the head. What the
I knew JJ was like, I haven't murdered anything yet.
screw this diplomaticness?
You guys were like, let's work this out.
I don't know.
Even Tanner was like, let's go.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Doesn't one of us get an opportunity attack?
Yeah? I mean, if you wanted to.
I mean, shit.
That's why I reacted.
You, like I said, that's all you. I'm saving
It's up to you guys if you want to let the other one run away.
He can run. I don't care. Let him go. As for what
100
JJ
gold.
and Tanner do, I don't. What?
Start say that's 100 gold.
It's fine. It's up to you. It's up to you if Tanner
What do you want
wants
to do, Tanner?
Give me 1 second.
I mean, I can. Fuck it.
You
Nope.
get a free attack, so.
I'll get a free attack.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you
Well,
don't even have to worry
I
about
shoot
it.
him in the back of the head with an arrow.
Well, I'm gonna bash his skull with my mace because that's all I get to do.
It's dead.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
So Isaac hits him with an arrow, and Tanner comes out of nowhere.
No! Don't you bust my arrow!
17, 3 plus 2.
Isaac's like, please don't hurt the arrow.
I need it. I got 20.
Oh, man. So I guess they're all dead. You guys have the gold.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
actually-
you get for dares.
Actually, there's an extra 100 because the dead one had twice the amount. That doesn't divide up evenly for
No,
three
it
people.
does not. Y'all can just have 50. I'll be fine. Y'all got 110. I don't care. I will figure something out.
But as you guys are like cleaning up all your gold, you're like, oh, what's this in the treasure pile in the corner?
What is it?
And you pick it up and you're like, that's a weird texture.
Is it shit?
Like, no, you know those gold coins that are like chocolate? That's what it is.
Oh, is this one? Ah, fuck.
That's a real one.
Genuine.
It's just right here. It's like, which are worth? They're worth exactly squat, but likely would have been less fatal.
Yeah.
They're poisonous to dogs, though.
Poisonous to dogs.
That's literally what it said. They're poisonous to dogs.
Probably should keep that. Just toss it to the dog.
Oh man.
Okay. All right. So we left. That room's done.
So
So that's a gold pile. So we can loop. We can either go back the way we came, or we can go into the box room.
you could do that, yeah. But either way, you're gonna. If you loop back around and you go into one of the other rooms, unless you go to the one to the south, you're just gonna loop back into the same room.
I know. There's just. I mean,
So that's up to you guys.
we got two options. It's either the feast room or the weird box room. That's all I can. If that's boxes, yeah, it's boxes.
Is it more?
It might be beds. I don't know.
I don't
Oh, boy,
know. I'm just doing it. No, it's a table and chairs.
Yeah, that's a table and chairs. The one up top is like boxes or something. I don't know.
That's beds.
I don't see what you see. But yeah,
Do you have a more detailed picture of the map?
No, I just
Do you have a 3D image of the whole
This is
layout?
what I see, and this is what you guys see.
So it is absolutely.
It's literally just no different, except I have numbers. So
use your fucking imagination.
So you get numbers. So why the fuck did we do that? We already had them numbered. We could have just fucking threw a die.
You didn't ask.
Yeah, Tanner. Now I'm not the dumb one. How's it feel?
But right here, the numbers do correspond to rooms. So.
I mean, the way we did it was more fun, I think, than leaving it.
It was more spontaneous.
This is what
It makes more sense.
Okay, none of the stuff we do makes
sense.
I mean, you guys
Yeah.
figuring it out on your own does make more sense to me.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so what room we got?
That is between the three of you to figure out where you go.
I'll let one of you pick. We going to the feast room, we're going to the bed box room, I don't know. The bed box.
Bed box.
Oh, the
Odds
day.
and evens.
Okay. So
Odds
if
is
it's
the bedroom. Even is the feast room.
that's how Tanner
All right.
decides with his wife.
It's a 3. Odd was what?
Fuck.
Feast room? Feast room?
Yeah,
feast
I think
room?
so. Yeah.
So you
Go
guys are
to
gonna
the
loop
food
back
room.
around. Okay. Where
Hey,
is
baby
that
girl,
one
if
on
it's an
here?
even number, we go to the bedroom. If it's odd, we go to the dinner table.
Okay, so as you guys,
I rolled for stealth.
JJ's like, I'm going back in this stuff.
Shit. What is it?
I know you wouldn't have said anything if it wasn't a
No.
decent roll. So
It's disappointing. Nope.
So a warm fire is crackling along the fireplace, along the far wall of the chamber. Several orcs sit around the table for a feast, with a large covered silver platter in the middle. You smell baking bread.
I can't
and spiced
understand what they're
potatoes.
And man flesh.
Man flesh, us.
Man meat.
Man meat.
Attempts to communicate. Nice feast. Me once. Starts speaking. No. Stealth is probably a good option here. Okay. Though 16 stealth.
I got 17.
Actually, hold on.
Oh, we're rolling?
We rolling.
Hold on. Before we do this, I don't know if y'all can get into that room just yet.
Hey,
Damn it, it's locked.
Let me go back to the statue
let's
room.
go to the other room.
Not the orc room that can smush us.
Let me make sure. Because I think that wall that it showed
Oh,
where
the
it was, like,
rubble?
rubble. I
The
think
rubble.
that might actually be a wall you guys have to break. And I think that's a later thing.
Okay, well, I guess we're not going to the feast room.
I should have done that first.
Guys,
but-
I hear 3 orcs and a feast and some crackling fire.
I hear
Down the
I hear
hall.
voices and stuff on the wall. You get to the wall and you're like, dang it.
I hear food. Smells. I hear
Look at it.
You're like, I wonder what's on the other side of that. It looks like a Zelda room.
If only there was a bomb. Push right here.
If only we had the bombs.
Where?
So you said the like
Bed box
rectangular room.
the box bedroom.
You guys were going.
So are you going back through the room you guys were just in to get to the circular room, or are you going through the one in the corner?
What made it funnier was the.
Sure. Here's my question: are you going through this way, or are you going back through the room you already went through?
I mean, there's the 4 is a room of unknownness.
So were we here?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're here.
Well, let's just go straight up.
Okay. That's what I wanted to specify.
Here we go.
So, as you get to this rectangular room that is
Stealth,
conveniently conformed into a grid for easy map making, on the north wall is an orange mouth about 8 feet high.
19 stealth.
It's gross and weird. There's nothing else you can see in this room. You're not looking anywhere else because, I mean, what the F? It's a giant wall mouth.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything here.
I rolled an 18.
As soon as you guys get into the room, though, the wall's mouth starts shrieking, and it's like, surprise! Answer this riddle, you have to do it. SMHDWM. What's next in line? Solve this riddle and something cool happens. If you fail, it's bad. What's your answer?
We're gonna leave, but you can't see me. So I'm not here. But no. I said we just dip out. There's like, what's the riddle again? I'm curious.
It's letters in a sequence, so it's SMHDWM.
SMH. Yeah, just write that down. My brain's not gonna be able
SM.
to. H. Small penis. No.
SMHD.
Small hand.
WM.
W.
It's
Small hand woman.
I would like to buy a vowel. Just kidding.
Does it form a word? Or is it just a sequence?
it's actually it's a sequence, but each word or each letter is a word. I'll give you guys that. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Skinny man hands do. I'm just thinking Rick and Morty style.
It's way more simple than you would think, but it's also like,
It's simple, but we wouldn't get it.
Okay, I say we leave.
So wait, SMHDWM.
Yeah, it's words.
SMH.
DWM.
I can give you guys another hint if you'd like it.
The mouth. Can I buy a vowel?
It has to do with time.
Oh. Sunday.
Second.
Seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks,
Figured it out.
months. Yep. Seconds, weeks.
Because The next one in the sequence, I'm sure you guys can guess. But you have to say it.
Years.
It's year.
Years. Spooky voice
I
from
love
the shadows.
how the whole thing. I was like, if I give them this hint, I know they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
From the shadows, just like years.
But it was like it doesn't tell me to be like
Yeah.
just tell them this hint. But I was like, oh well,
Yeah.
that would be the easiest way to do it.
Just from the shadows, like years.
So the mouth just looks at you, or it doesn't look at you because
Because
it's
it doesn't know where I'm at.
It's just gonna go. And 50 gold comes out.
Oh God!
And it's just covered in
Oh,
slime.
Tanner.
I ain't giving you a bath.
No, you can have it to add to your shit fingers.
My sneaky fingers.
You just
My smelly fingers.
Smelly finger. And as you pick up the gold, it's like just sticky and
Moist.
slimy.
Sticky and
moist. All right, that was.
What's funny though is you did figure it out. I thought I
That
just
was
gave
easy.
you one easy
That
hint.
was a really easy puzzle. All
But
right.
that's the easiest one of this game. So,
Well,
Sheep.
thick. All right.
and some of these rooms trap you. So
Yay! Not
you
you.
get stuck in a puzzle.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so
What apples you dick?
you're going into the circular room with 6 bedrolls on the floor, a bunch of dice, and some paper on the ground, and 4 goblins.
Watch
Yup.
out for D4s.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Are y'all playing D&D?
No, they're not.
I know. I'm kidding.
You're playing goblins and gizzards.
Goblins and gizzards.
That's actually what it says.
Oddly enough, I've heard of that. It's actually a thing in D&D.
So it's an actual game in D&D. That's funny. Is it the same thing? No, it's different. It's worse.
Let me tell you guys what would have happened if you
Failed.
had gotten the puzzle wrong. You would not have armor right now. So, if you failed that puzzle, you would be naked walking into this room full of goblins playing D&D.
So in other words,
Goblin Slayer episode 1.
if I did it and got it wrong, then I'd just be a naked spellcaster.
Yep.
Goblin Slayer episode 1. That's probably what
It says,
would happen.
and they would have giggled at your jiggly unmentionables.
A lot better than that.
So you got out
Sad
of it.
part is, as Jerry, I would have had to come back for that.
Mm-hmm. You
Joke's on you. I'm already ashamed of my life.
They're like, roll for crying. Roll for emotional damage.
In the corner, though, you guys are gonna see where they like dragged the corpses of the other goblins, and they have like a little candlelight vigil in the corner. They're just like doing their little thing, honoring their little fallen brethren.
Huh. I guess I walk up. I'm like, what's going on here?
We found them in the other room.
Oh. I'm so sorry. My respects to your fallen brethren. Do you know who did this, by chance?
No idea.
Okay, well, my condolences.
So you notice there's 2 corpses and there's just a box with ashes in it.
As I said, I'm already ashamed of my life.
Fair enough.
Yeah. At this point, don't
I'm
affect
just
me
gonna-
anymore.
Check something. Nope, I'm not checking shit. Alright. What's with these dice rolls today? Do we have the jar? The cup? Oh, it's a freaking pin holder now.
Oh, the dice cup, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, the what?
The cup.
The goblet.
The goblet.
I'm just curious. Gotta freaking Scrabble it. Alright. Shit. Alright. Anyway, there's not really. I mean, I guess we can roll for perception, I guess. Is there anything else in this room? We could kill them, but it's not really a good option.
There's their bedrolls and the
That's
dice and everything on the ground. And their little vigil with their corpses. but there's 4 of them, and you do notice that they're wearing little name tags because it's like
It's a job.
it's written in Goblin. But you guys know how to
Is this
read and write it.
is this a 9 to 5 job?
And
for
they're
you guys?
all of their names are just different ways to spell the name Jerry.
Is this a 9 to 5 job for y'all?
No.
Okay.
We
That's
we just have to remember our names.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a employment. All right, we're gonna go. I don't think there's anything else we can do in this room. But I'll try for another perception check.
They just
All
have
right.
streaming stuff in the corner. They're streaming their damn D&D.
Oh my god, that'll be funny. So with a perception check, do I see any of? I don't know, 17. Do I see?
There's a
anything?
typo on this character sheet.
There's a typo.
Yeah.
I remembered one of them had something like that. Yeah.
It was perception on Jerry's. If you look at his skills, it's bubbled in, but it didn't get the +2 to.
It's apparently not spelling.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know.
I misprint.
Oh man.
I just noticed that. I was like, wait a minute. I could have been.
All right. Well, I don't think I see anything with that perception check.
Well,
Again.
what was it?
That was like a 17.
Oh yeah, no. One of the goblins is carrying or 2 of them are carrying a little bag, and one of the other ones has a little key dangling from their side. And then you also see some elven, like greenish yellow dice, kind of like the ones Tanner has actually.
How much for those dice right there? Those are really cool, honestly.
1 gold.
Okay. Hand him a gold. I'll take the dice.
I guess you just.
I have elvish dice.
Isaac said dice goblin in D&D.
Why? How about that key on your side? What does that go to? I'm curious.
What key?
The key on your side.
What key?
The key. The key on your side.
You didn't see a key.
You told me I saw a key.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is so bad about this key? Okay. Don't make me. Where's the fucking?
I'm supposed to keep this key.
Who said to keep the key?
You don't want to know.
The
Roll a
people
19.
that
I
died.
take it.
Jerry number 23.
Jesus.
Okay.
That was leg and eye.
Oh. Sorry. Okay. I don't. Oh.
I got 21 for sleight of hand.
JJ's just gonna steal it.
That works. Good thinking.
I knew where that was going. JJ
Distraction.
didn't care about the gold. He's like key.
Distraction. Well, you can keep the key. All right. I think we should go, guys.
And they're goblins. They're not gonna notice the key's gone.
I wish I had that.
Heck, they're probably told not to draw attention to it, so they just ignore it.
That's why they were like, "Well, what key?"
What key? Yeah, what key? You're right. Ooh, just leave.
Oh, apparently now you have the urge to collect more dice.
Damn. Well,
So now anytime you run into more dice, you have to...
well, that's pretty cheap. 1 gold. Yes, it's a deal.
As a DM, I learned a long time ago, if something unique is sitting on the ground, take it. No,
No,
it's usually cursed.
I don't care. It's
Yeah, the
there's
curse
worse.
is the dice goblin.
I mean,
curse.
there's worse curses. Way worse curses.
We have that real curse. All of us have
This is a curse.
way too many dice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's that, but we're gonna talk about the box, right? It's full.
These are just mine.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
You said I had to pick up any dice. No. Next room, guys.
so the next room is...
Oh yeah, hold on. It's like a weird circle, and then there's a hexagon.
yeah,
It's a tiny circle.
it's a little circle.
Yep.
The next room is the little circle.
Nickname
And,
called Little Circle.
That is where the key goes to.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
So, as you get to the door, you're like, oh, that's what this is for.
So if we didn't get the key, we just would have been well.
So it says, this dusty old room features a sweet-ass treasure chest.
I don't trust that.
You sense that bling is imminent.
Hit it with my sword, Dark Souls.
So
style.
apparently this chest is empty, actually, because you guys didn't lose anything in the last rooms. That's what
Oh,
it
it's
was for.
it's a loot chest. That's cool. I didn't lose my clothing.
Are my hopes and dreams in there? No.
Damn it. Is my
Actually,
self confidence in
I can put stuff in the chest, though, so...
Is my will to live in there?
So there is stuff in there.
But there's not. At the same time. Because you're the DM.
There is
That's
stuff in
daggers.
I'm saying there's stuff in the chest.
I hit it Dark Souls style because it could be a mimic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that.
I was going to say...
He could.
I don't trust it. Well, if any of y'all want to touch it, it's up to you. Go away. 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 Go away.
You chose the rogue, so now you have to worry about it.
Fuck. What do you mean? I know we gotta worry about it. I'm just giving them the option to open it.
Mage hand. Just
Yep.
open it.
Yep. Smart move.
So as you do that,
The teeth appear. I know how this fucking
Rawr.
no,
Steven. Rawr.
no, like a saw blade comes up out of the chest.
Knew it. It's too good to be true.
And then just whirs to like a stop. And then now you can actually get it in the chest.
Oh, look, a chainsaw. It's fucking
Yep, this ain't my first rodeo.
same. Trust me.
I mean, it's Grim all over again. Remember the tunnel under the bar? I used to sever the hand to touch that clip. And I was like, Mark said, "Why'd you do that?"
It says when someone opens the chest, get all quiet for a second, then make a loud buzz on screen.
Honestly, it just seems too good to be true. A chest in the middle.
So
of just
the chest actually has a ton of stuff.
Okay. We'll divvy it. Hey,
There's
What?
don't worry about it.
Something?
Yep. Not
there
really.
is 210 gold, 410 silver, 3 electro pieces,
Wow.
2 potions of healing, and a fake ruby that smells like fresh baked cherry pie.
I don't want it. Not the ruby.
Ruby Rose.
It says it has a permanent prestidigitation spell on it that just makes it smell good. It doesn't do anything else.
Well, he needs it because his hands.
Yeah. Just like stick it in there.
It's just like, oh.
Just stick it in the shit.
How did-
Just like stick it.
He just shoves it in his
It's old in there.
Now it smells like
Now we gotta.
citrus.
Shit.
You know what's funny?
What?
The next room.
I guess we'll just worry about the gold and
The
stuff.
next room is one of my favorite rooms in this.
Well, I have to use the bathroom too, so don't kill nothing.
But I guess
I've drunk like 2 bottles of water. No, there's a cup thing in the way.
the cup thing. That was a lot of stuff in that,
It was.
actually. There's 2 healing potions, or 2 of you get healing potions. You could divvy up the electrum pieces, but everything else is uneven numbers. So
At this point, it really don't matter.
like, it really doesn't. You could have like a group bag for all that matters. Yeah, no, that chest would have done 2d6 damage.
I would have died.
You guys are squishy. But the fact that you were like, no, magic hand.
That's a cantrip.
And the next room's going to be funny. I remember.
While
this
we're
one.
waiting on him, I'm using Arcane Recovery to regain a spell slot.
Okay, nothing crazy's happening yet.
No.
Okay.
No.
I was like,
Somebody needs to write down all the stuff, though.
The goodies and
The tons of monies.
I got you.
We can have a group bag.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like loot it around. Lug it around. I would say I was write it down, but
I got the notebook.
you got the notebook. This guy was here should be taking notes.
She always does.
And
Attaching my cup holder.
that you got off the table. Can I have a dough? Do I have to pay you gold for it?
No.
Use my power of course.
Night.
You shit your face.
Now, what all was in it?
It was, let me find it again. It's 210 gold
I'm just kidding.
and
410
410
silver pieces and 2. What was
It
it?
was 3 electric pieces.
The silver pieces.
410.
410, yeah.
Is the Electrum like a special thing?
Yeah, it's kind of like $100 bills. Which is like
Sweet.
$1.
Cool.
That's a lot of money.
It is a
And
lot.
then there was 2 healing potions and the cherry ruby.
Electrum.
It just says EP
2.
on here, so you can just put that if you want to.
Is there a chainsaw in there?
How many of the electrums?
There's 3.
Okay.
Just eat this.
And then the healing potions, because the only other thing is that that ruby.
Just take like 2 arrows, like duct tape it to the saw blades. Just like buzzsaw. A buzzsaw arrow, that would be crazy.
I got Hawkeye.
Sorry, I'm getting into this. Getting into this character. It's not even a ranger. Just
So the next room. This one just makes me laugh. So you get into the room and there's a pair of perfectly round stone mounds, cleft artfully straight down the middle.
It's a butt.
It fills the room. It looks a lot like a butt from where you're standing. Something shiny glints near the ceiling, about 4 feet above what can only be described as this huge butt.
well,
And you look, as you're looking at the thing on the ceiling, it says, "Say goodbye to your butt." In common.
oh man.
And all of you, I guess, need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So would I add the +3?
16.
Your saving throws are their
Oh.
own thing.
Yeah, I forgot. If it's on here.
It's at the top, I think.
Tanner has a -1 on his.
Oh. +3. Okay, cool. Dope.
So that would mean I have a 15.
So 15.
15 is exactly what you need.
High five!
I'm losing a butt.
Damn.
He says it like he's got another one to spare.
I'm losing another one. I had 4 cheeks in total. No, I have
man. You don't
You don't
feel
sell
it.
your cans,
You
do
just don't have a butt anymore.
Dang it, JJ. Now you can't cushion your fall or sit.
It's always Jerry.
Always
Actually,
just one.
you
cheek.
guys still actually lose half.
Dang.
So you lose a cheek, but you get to pick which cheek you have. Like it really
We get
matters.
like you choose left, I'll choose right.
Together you make a full butt.
Together we make a full ass.
Link ass cheek. It's just like puzzle.
It's like this fusion.
It's a fusion.
JJ's just buttons.
Fusion. Makes a fart sound. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh god. Oh man.
That's funny. Okay.
It's not painful though. It's
Where'd it go?
completely painless. You're just like, oh no.
My cheek. It's very specific.
But now you have to bring it up anytime you sit down and you have to be like, dang it.
Permanently
Or just walk in. No, I'm standing.
JJ's like, I can't sit
I
anymore.
have a specific chair built for my one cheek.
Hopefully our viewers will get this reference. Now I feel like I want to sell propane.
Propane scissors.
He don't have a butt either.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby. What you listening to there?
I think he'd like it.
Friggin', whoa.
It says the there's just an extra dimensional space full of butts somewhere. Cleaved by the trap.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why.
I need
but
to ask Raucus.
I don't know why, but considering the only race we ran into so far, there's probably a bunch of green cheeks somewhere.
Somewhere. I don't want to know about him. I don't want to know about him. I need to ask Raucus about that.
You know what? You
dimension.
never looked, so it doesn't matter.
I didn't walk in this room like, you know what? I'm sure there's some green cheeks in here somewhere.
What do you think about that price?
I mean, it's not bad.
I need to ask Raucus about that dimension. Like, why?
I mean, just the mixer alone is worth it.
I didn't do that one.
Didn't do that one. Surprisingly.
So,
Questions.
after you guys lose your butt cheeks and JJ loses his entire butt,
Not butt cheeks.
Sounds like something Finn would say for Adventure Time. Oh shit.
As haunting
Your
as
butt
this
cheeks.
is, as haunting as this is the crack there, or is it just nothing?
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. It's just flat. Your pants starting to fall down.
Dang it. Here's some
Wait.
rope.
I'm wearing robes.
Oh, you're good actually then. You have pants, sort of.
Don't worry, I have 50 feet of rope. We can tighten them ropes.
You sort of have pants.
Yes.
They're like under the robes. He's just freeballing them.
Honestly, I expected this.
Sounds so wizard-like. I expected this. Losing my both cheeks.
No, I'm basically acting like Jerry when he's just done.
He's just like, well.
Young Frodo, I've lost my cheeks.
But you have come to an impasse. You have 2 more directions to go.
Fuck.
You're in a hallway that is T-shaped.
Well, we can either go first into the rectangle, or we can go down into the box.
smaller rectangle.
It's a box, damn it.
It's not a full square.
You're right. Damn it.
It's 4
Damn
squares.
you,
by 3
grid
squares.
squares.
It's a broom closet.
It's the broom closet. I'd hope so. Oh god, there's a receptionist desk. What's that? Okay. So we can either go down to the receptionist desk and this weird, creepy looking void, or we can just go straight on to these other 3 circles. So that's what we got.
That is up to you guys. I'm completely leaving it to you.
Oh wait, that doesn't go anywhere. We need to go down. We could go there, but it looks...
Which ones have we been to?
Okay, so... Gotcha.
Okay, so basically the whole complete.
So this whole side here, not counting the that right there, we pretty much went here, went there, went back, realized, well, can't go there.
Can't go through that room.
Went up here, creepy mouth thing, went through the bedroll room, more remorse, all that type of stuff. Grabbed the key. Room, chainsaw, puzzle, chest, went there, and then butt cheeks lost. Alright, here we are.
What an eventful session.
You're welcome.
It's only been an hour.
Okay, so we got down here where the receptionist desk is and the void of hell.
We might
and
do
then,
this in one session.
And then we have
I'm
the
gonna have to
spiky
figure
room
out
of
something to
death,
do for
so
the next one.
it's up to you.
That's what happened last time. We
I
ran
think-
through it quick.
So we either have spiky room of death this way or receptionist desk and void of hell that way, so pick and choose.
Technically, you don't have to go into the spiky room.
Technically, but it is curious. It's curious what's in there. Just peek in like, nope. No.
Come inside.
Yeah, you can go into the rectangular room or the other rectangular room.
We could roll a dice for it. But I don't
Odds
try.
and evens.
Yep. Odds and evens. Tanner, you're the man.
The easiest one would be a D4, though.
Do it. What do we got?
Points. You didn't really
Oh
establish.
shit, we didn't establish. Okay.
Alright, so do it again.
Odds are gonna be the circular rooms, evens are gonna be the void of death.
Odd. 1.
Damn it, I wanted to go that way. when
Wait.
you come down.
You guys actually did this in a way. Your odds actually lined up with an odd number on the room. It was weird, but
Oh, that's weird.
Because the room to your left had a 17 on the map, and the other one was 14.
I mean, we can still loop back around, so I guess we'll go
Or,
there.
I guess you're right.
I guess we'll go forward. We can loop
Yeah.
back if we want to check it out.
So
We're going straight, I guess. We'll loop back around.
This is a long, wide room that looms before you.
That's so dope.
Mysterious rooms and patterns all over the walls and floor. At the end of the room is a sort of evil mage. Oh man, he's so evil. At least as evil as anyone can be through the lens of subjective moral parameters and constantly moving ethical goalposts. He looks real tough, and he blocks the way to the next room. Figure it out.
That's gonna be a 23 stealth.
So he doesn't see you.
Just doing a doot. Just like Metal Gear Solid, it just like go through the roof.
I got a 14 in stealth.
Do I see anything on him? Do I have to roll for perception? Would that be sleight of hand? What did he get?
JJ, I don't think your stealth is gonna work. Either one of you. I got a nat 20.
So a dirty 23 doesn't work?
A nat 20 usually trumps everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know how it works.
That's a in automatic critical.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we ain't moving yet.
So he's clocked you now. He's like,
I see your ass.
I see you over there.
No. No, you don't.
You can't do anything to me. I'm invulnerable to any kind of attack.
Aim at his head.
And you
Shoot
can't
him.
go anywhere.
Can I shoot him in the head? Wait,
I'm not letting you leave this room.
we could just kick him in the nuts. Maybe that would work. Like just,
Oh, my jewels.
is there anything on the walls that like
Runes.
just ruins? Okay, so if we move, it's gonna go kablamo probably. Or maybe they're just like really like neon glowing things on the wall. Just like, don't go that way. It's totally going to explode in your face. Okay. What were you thinking, Dudu? What you got cooking?
12, 13, 16 Arcana.
Oh, he's doing that. Okay.
So
Oh, sorry, the map.
So you just see like this, what looks like a aura around him. You can't really make out what type of magic it is or anything. You're just like, there's something about this.
Maybe he wants us to think he's dangerous. I don't know. Something about this don't seem right. There's got to be a.
Oh wait, you did actually roll to inspect the room, didn't you? Okay, so on the left wall, there's the letters R and A.
Mhm.
The right wall, in the same giant lettering, there's a UN, and on the floor, there's a Y and a G.
Is this some sort of stupid riddle?
If you want to like draw it out, I can.
Yeah, so what's the numbers again? Well, letters again?
So on the
Left.
left side, it's RA,
Okay.
and on the floor, it's Y and G.
Floor, it's Y and G.
And on the right wall, it's U and N.
Sorry, I'm just. Okay. RA,
Which one is it now?
YG. Okay. Left side RA, down YG, and on the right side it is. Yeah, dude, just write it out. So, it's another stupid riddle. We gotta figure this out. So,
Ray gun?
ray gun.
So it says it causes a futuristic ray gun to appear in your hand.
Oh, sick! That's awesome.
I just looked at it because the way I put it, I was like, Ray gun. Oh!
So, if we all say it, do we get ray guns?
It's just the one.
Oh man. Okay. Get
What
that.
exactly does it do?
Shoot it at him. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't say.
Fire. Fire at him.
Roll the hit?
Roll it.
Yeah, it's just your normal attack damage.
Get that motherfucker. It's just.
Ah!
Oh,
Do I?
it's a 20.
Okay, so regular.
Oh, it's a 2.
Would it be Dex or Strength?
Half of mine.
Yep.
I mean, you can do just a straight D20 roll.
These dice are
15.
Yeah.
So that would hit him.
Okay.
And as it hits him, ew, he drops holding his shoulder and he's like, this demon weapon. Demon weapon. And he starts cursing. It's just like some of the worst curse words you've ever heard in your life. Things that like you never.
18 intimidation. I don't want to hear it. I just lost my butt.
He's gonna shoot you.
It says, we all know what we're talking about with like the curse words and stuff. It says, good call bringing a ray gun to a magic fight.
The wizard needs it.
He just pulled an Indiana Jones. Just enough of this.
What's your character's name?
But
JJ?
as you're like holding the gun to him,
Here,
it
Braven.
disappears.
Well,
The gun is gone now.
well, shoot him with an arrow.
Buttless the wizard.
But now his aura that you saw earlier, JJ, is gone.
I shot him with an arrow with 18 roll. So add +2 to that. That's like a 21. We're gonna roll for damage. That's just gonna kill him. There's no. That's a headshot.
I have to look at it and
That's
see.
a headshot. I'm even right for the head.
Well, he is down and he's mostly dead, so
That's a headshot.
I'll let that one happen.
Just.
That's right. I don't want to hear it. I lost my butt.
Oh no.
You're like, I don't want to hear it, and then
And
it
it
just
disappears.
goes away, and you're
And I'm
like,
just
well,
like.
Should have expected that.
Your
Nothing
ray
but,
guns.
nothing but disappointment.
He's just like, hi, your ray guns.
he's like, the gun's got us.
Nope. Don't forgive. Don't forgive.
Technically, he's not carrying anything or any of that. That was the whole riddle, though. was the ray gun.
Give me your ropes.
You're just like, I have
That
to
was
get
funny.
something.
I was just looking down at it. I was like, what is it?
He literally was
RAYGUN.
invulnerable to everything.
Okay.
You couldn't have hurt him with anything
So the
else.
ray gun.
Figuring out the puzzle was what you needed to do.
Yeah.
Demon whip. Alright.
Demon whip.
Okay, so we kicked his ass. Alright. Didn't.
You're done with the puzzle.
That was easy.
I like how it's just like,
Boom. Boom.
ah.
You'll never defeat.
Ray gun.
Oh shit.
What's funny is he had no idea that was a thing. He didn't know that he had a weakness.
Dadgummit, who damn God just put this here?
He's like, why? As he's dying.
He's already dead. That's a headshot. How are you still breathing? It's like,
Anyway, the next
no,
room
it's a circle.
is the circular room.
Not the spiky circular room. That's
An
directly
innocuous
across.
looking teal cube sits on a pedestal in the middle of this room. Atop the cube is a button. Engraved on the back of it, the pedestal is a sentence none of you can read, no matter how hard you try.
I mean, you've already lost the butt. Tanner, you want to push a big red button?
It's blue.
It's blue. Damn it. No.
It's a blue button.
Guess we should leave.
Mage hand.
Do that.
From outside the doorway.
We just like.
Guys, you're overthinking this. If you've seen Rick and Morty,
I'm just gonna press the
No,
button.
I haven't.
I'm gonna press the
JJ
button.
knows what it is.
I'm gonna press the button. I'll press
Oh.
I just walk up.
Press it.
Press it.
That thing.
So as that happens, a 6-foot-tall blue humanoid
Thing spawn.
pops out, and it's just like, I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
Look at me.
But now you just have this thing that'll do whatever you want it to do.
Okay. Sick.
Give me your butt.
Can we
cheeks.
take the cube?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I'll take the cube.
Oh no, we're getting in a fight.
Shadow clone jutsu. Go.
Oh goodness.
Mr. DC, go.
Oh god, I have to roleplay the Meeseeks.
Yay. I have the button. Does it give me a maximum amount I can spawn in?
20.
Ooh. Ooh.
Just kidding.
Get that motherfucker.
Help me find my.
But if you haven't seen Rick and Morty,
They only go a certain distance, right?
if you haven't seen Rick and Morty,
So
the
sorry.
the Meeseeks they have a purpose that they have to fulfill, and if they don't, they actually start like going crazy. But once they fulfill it, they just disappear. If you tell them to like go get that thing across the room, I don't want to go
explode.
over there. Once they get it, they poof.
They explode.
They bring it back to you, and they're like, "Bye."
So tell him what his goal is.
Okay. Well, we are gotta go to a next room. It's got spikes on the wall, so. Go to the next room and see what's inside, and report back.
You got it.
Just dies in
So the next room, let's see what that
Wait a
one
minute.
is.
So does that mean he's invulnerable?
Well, actually, it depends. Because there is the spike trap room, and then there's also a room to the
I
south.
figured we'd check out the spike trap room just to knock it out.
Uh,
we got something we can deal with it with.
Find a spike trap room.
So is he invulnerable considering he has to carry out his task?
So that room has
Doubt it.
Yeah.
another door. This one's made of indestructible magic metal wood, because I have that kind of power. Is what it's.
I mean,
Anyway, it has one of those sliding peephole thingies, which is closed at the moment.
oh great. Well, since he's got to carry out his task, he's going to do anything to get into that door, right?
Technically, he fulfilled his task.
Oh, well, darn logic.
He just opens the thing and he's like, "There you go."
Boom.
Poof.
Well, is it okay? I'll just look in through the peephole, I guess.
What you see on the other side of this peephole is this.
Just
It's just a flaming skull.
does it speak anything?
And as you're looking through the peephole, it it just looks at you and is like, "Oh lordy, I'm so sorry. I'm just so nervous. Oh lordy, I hope y'all aren't hurt. I'm scared. I'm just discomforted or dead.
It's all right.
I was so
It's fine.
startled."
It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I was just as startled, flaming skull and everything.
As you can see, it's just a skull yapping away. It's wreathed in flames, not frames. Its eye sockets contain small orbs of fire. The room beyond the peephole is covered with hundreds of metal spikes poking out of the wall.
What English language?
Some of the spikes on the floor have skulls on them. I've been trapped in here forever, it seems. Isn't that right, Andy? Could y'all help push? And as he says Andy, he looks to one of the skulls that's on one of the spikes.
Has somebody tried to help you out before? Because I'm seeing a lot of skulls back there.
We've been in here forever.
Yeah. Sure you have. Mage hand, Judy.
Insight first.
Okay. Judy, pull out the mage hand.
21
For what?
to just see if there's any hostility.
No, he's gone a little crazy from being stuck in the room for a while.
Do you have any idea how to open the door? Like, any sort of clue?
If you're strong enough.
If we're strong enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna yank the door off. Yeah, totally. That's gonna work. Seems like something overthinking. Like, it's gotta be something simple. Indestructible door thing. So, what if we told the Mises to, rip the door off? I spawned, 20. And, rip it.
19.
I have to find their
We
stats.
used one.
Oh, that's right. Oh, shit, there's a limit. Fuck. Okay.
Meeseeks room. Let me find. They have stats.
They have stats. Okay.
Let me find it.
It's that clip. Sure you can, if you're strong enough. Just fucking. It's the Men in Black.
Their strength is all of their stats are a straight 10, so they're just
Oh.
straight rolls.
What if we spawned... If we did 20 strength is basically our basic stats, so if we spawned in 2 and have them, rip off the door?
don't know if D&D works that way.
Okay.
Does it?
I'm not sure if it does either, to be completely honest.
I'm curious. I'm just.
As a DM, I imagine that you have to roll like a D20. Like, it pretty much give one of the Me6s
Random stat.
an advantage.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing. And with each person helping, it gets like an extra.
It does do that. It does give advantage per person.
So in other words, if one Me6 does it,
if you
and
did
then-
do that, you would give them advantage.
So it might be 3. 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, the Me-Seeks, you're supposed to. I misunderstood the way they work.
Okay.
You don't have 20. You have to roll a d20 every time.
Oh.
And if you get a 20, something happens.
Shit. Okay.
So the number you land on is not how many it spawns? Or is it whatever number lands on correlates?
As long as it's not a 20, you're fine.
6.
So you're good.
Okay.
You spawned 6 of them, apparently.
Well, all right. Pull that door off.
Okie dokie. So they rolled a nat 1 for the lower, but the other one was 18, which actually does beat the DC. The DC was 17.
Heck yeah.
So they just yank the door open, and they're just holding it open for you guys.
All right, come out. Maybe friendly skull, maybe not.
Okay.
You want to tag along? I guess.
And as he comes out of the room, he casts Mage Hand, and he grabs Andy, the skull, off the wall, and just brings him with him. And as you guys have him, he's going past you, as he's coming out the door, a little vial drops out of his eye socket, and one of you has to roll Dexterity.
My dex ain't that good, so no.
I think
It should be me.
I think it should be Isaac as far as the.
Yeah, mine's 10.
Would it be a saving throw?
I think it's just a normal roll.
Okay. 7. Unless I add. Would I add my +3 to it? Just dexterity.
Yeah.
So 8, 9, 10. 10.
So I guess you dropped it.
Shit. No! This is just dramatic.
Wow.
What'd you do?
I rolled to pick it up.
So technically, the game wanted me to just
Dirty 20.
break it, but what I'm gonna say happened is Isaac missed, but you reached and grabbed it in the amount of time, before it hit the ground.
I was close. So what is it?
Let me see.
I'm just.
It is a potion of flying.
I mean, you did lose both your cheeks, so you gotta have something.
I earned it.
You earned it.
JJ can now fly at some point.
I mean, I have a disposable army at my fingertips here.
Just don't roll a 20.
It might explode or something.
You don't know what happens, but
I'm just assuming.
it's not good.
I would assume not. Okay. All right, so we got a cool skull companion. Not great. Come on. For now, he might go on a murderous rampage. You don't know.
You didn't attack him, so that was good.
I didn't
They
see it.
actually have some pretty decent stats.
Cool. Him and Jerry, or whatever his friend is.
The Flame Skull specifically has 40 health, and you guys have 9.
Yeah, we haven't leveled up yet.
I guess we can have him do most of the work.
I just need one gold piece for my substance.
Old man.
Yeah, I've been watching that.
Last time we played, did we not fucking kill the skull thing?
I think you did, yeah.
Shit.
You guys were way more violent back in the day.
I think we won. I think we did kill him last time.
But we also had more players.
We did have a lot more players.
I'm just playing smart.
So,
I'm a squishy
let's see
boy.
where the next
Woman.
wool is.
I'm a squishy
And actually, we've hit the second area of stuff, so you guys are now level 2.
Yes.
Level 2.
I am strong.
Level dos.
Really,
Dos.
all you gotta worry about is your health.
Action surge. I can push myself beyond my limits.
Oh yeah, you get action surge.
On my
now.
turn, I can take an additional action on top of your regular action. Possible.
Tanner gets channel divinity.
You're holy.
You can either choose turn undead or preserve life as your divinity channeling.
Jesus.
What'd you get?
I can choose.
Evocation Savant.
It's
The gold and time you
turn
spend to
undead or preserve life, which is like
Listen.
a healing thing.
the gold and time you spend to copy an evocation spell into your spell book is halved.
Wow.
It's on the back of your character
Yeah.
sheet, so like when you pull it up, it's like
Sculpt
scroll down.
spells.
That's right.
When you
I forgot
cast
that
an
was on here.
evocation
I wrote it
spell that affects equal to 1
It's the
And it
bottom
tells you what it
portion.
does, yeah.
plus the spell's level,
So it's the
the chosen
It says
creatures
channeling divinity
Second
right
level.
there.
automatically
Yeah.
succeeds on their saving throw against the
And then if
spells,
you
and they take
So I
no
get to
damage.
choose one of those.
If they
yeah, you
would
channel
normally take
yourself.
half
I
damage.
think you can do it at will though, if I'm not mistaken. When you channel
So
it,
pretty much, if
you
you're
can
in like a
choose to
blasting
do it.
radius of something, then yeah.
but you can only use it once per long rest.
I get you.
Fireball.
That's what's great about Diablo. I'll say this real quick: is I'm playing a mage and I can just cast fireball.
I
when
think I'm
want.
gonna do turn undead.
That's fun. Playing a mage is fun.
Yeah, I think when you use it, you can be like, oh, I'm going to use this one, and then you can't use the other one
Right.
per thing. So,
Barbarian.
Turn undead sounds way more beneficial.
I'm dead.
I'm allowed. I'm doing.
I fired. I missed. I missed both times. Then I had bullets. I passed out in the snow.
Fired a missile and shit myself.
Your narrator when he made that javelin shot. Well, fuck.
I get one more.
Didn't know I could hit that.
We have already railroaded through like half of this.
That's what happens when you play it smart.
One more spell. Let's see.
One of these rooms looks like it's an entire environment.
Let me see. Yeah, I see. It's like there on the end.
Yeah.
Was this happy-go-lucky cotton candy
It's
land?
like a dungeon in like an anime.
Yeah, I see that. Was this? What is it? Freaking solo leveling?
It's kind of insane.
Okay, I got a question about solo leveling. So is it just like dungeons in the real world?
Yes.
Okay,
It's sort of.
That's all I need to
Yeah.
know.
You can go through into them.
Dope.
Some of the dungeons have specific boons when you.
You would like solo
Yeah.
leveling, Tanner.
I know I've been told that a lot by different people, but
Seems dope.
I can't get anything to watch it on
I don't have the energy to watch anime.
because the dude that I was using his Crunchyroll changed his password because he gave it out to 14 different people. Just know your information.
That's Social Security.
No, like for when I first started working at Miller, he was like, "Oh yeah, man, you can use my Crunchyroll. Cool." I was like, "Awesome, cool." He sent it to me on a text message. I got on there one time to watch anime. Just I don't even remember. I think me and the kids were watching Dragon Ball, and I was in the middle of watching an episode, and it just fucking went off, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
God of High School is another good one. But
So I
anyway,
messaged him and asked him. He was like, "Yeah, I had to change my password. There's so many people using it. I couldn't use it, and I'm the one paying for it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Do I still get access to it?" He said, "Yeah, sure. Here's the new password."
that's weird because Crunchyroll lets you set up different profiles.
Yeah, he only paid for like one profile or
That's-
whatever.
I have let it
I
where
don't
the craziest one is because I'm like, I want to use it, and Heather wants
Pretty
to
much,
use
you
it.
can have up to 7 devices.
I still
need to
get my
I'm gonna go in there and
get
make
your.
a profile that
Right.
says "cocksucker don't touch," and then you'll know.
I'll know that's Tanner.
Yeah. You'll know.
I would have known that anyway if you hadn't said anything.
I guess we go to the next room.
Okay, so the next room,
Make it-
there's another horde of zombies.
What do you mean another horde of zombies?
Not zombies. I was wrong. They're goblins.
Goblins.
I was starting to say.
They're
Listen,
wearing-
when did the first ones come
They're
out?
wearing. There actually is a room of zombies, but you haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
But they're all wearing yellow shirts and blue pants. They're these little munchkin things. I don't know. I never gave them names.
They're all wearing the same shit.
But they're real annoying. Repeating the same
Banana.
pattern and sprouting spouting undermining nonsense. Well,
What are they,
you
minions?
try to get work done. All underpinned with teenage self-image, fragility, and minuscule attention spans, born from what I can only assume is a life completely unexplored, while simultaneously devoid of any real stakes. And they all say "ah geez" a lot, too much.
So a bunch of nerd
A case,
goblins?
a glass case sits on the far side of the room next to another door, but there are too many stupid little goblins in the way for you to see it clearly.
So,
They're Mortys.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, I overthought it.
They're
yeah,
Mortys.
I haven't watched the show. I guess, JJ, if you want to pick some of them up with Mage Hand. Actually, we can get this...
There's like
moving them out of the way. There's
like
tons.
30 of them in this room. Like a ton.
Oh, we could kill them. That'd be... we could do that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a logical way to deal with this. What do you think? I could...
Damn, it's so far away.
I wouldn't do that.
Did you already think... Wait, was the goblin saying that? Or-
Yeah, I'm just imagining you guys are probably just like, what are you doing?
I wouldn't do that.
Alright, I'll ask one of them, like, yo, what's in the case?
If you get this wrong, you'll probably die. And they just like walk off.
Well, alright.
Don't do that.
And then another one walks by. You should think this through.
I'm trying. What'd you do?
No, I was just rolling.
You're not a DM, Jay.
I know. Force a habit.
So it's just like, I just want to keep it warm.
I'm just gonna do something. Alright, with a 19 perception, can I see what's in the case?
Yeah. You can like push your way through. And as you push your way through, you're like elbowing kids. Ow! You're just like, ow! Why? Summer, why? In the case, there's 5 gems. And they are blue, green, red, yellow, and purple.
It's the fucking Fendi stones.
Next to the case, there's 3 conveniently gem-sized sockets cut in the wall. I bet these are related, huh?
I thought you were gonna say.
You have to think of the fact that
thought-
Rick is the one that made the story, so everything's worded the way he would do it.
I thought it was gonna be like Fendi Gauntlet, but nope. Close enough though. I was like, damn it, I could have just snapped
Dirty
this
20 investigation on the slots.
out. Just
Oh, the what?
The gem,
what?
The gem slots.
the sluts.
The sluts.
Oh dang it, Tanner finished. Okay, let's get. I'm going so left field.
In actuality, it's just I'm just
Yes,
investigating
the slots.
the
Yes,
slots. And
let's
the,
continue.
Yeah.
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 Sorry,
Um,
I don't know where my comedy's going.
so you just see that they're the sizes of the gems that you have.
I
And they
feel-
need to be... Obviously, they need to be placed in, like, a specific way.
I feel like if we like broke the glass, something's going to happen. You know, it's obvious.
Don't do it.
Said don't do it. So,
Don't do it.
is there a way to open it without breaking the glass? Is there like a keyhole? Do I have to roll for perception? And he's a big help. Okay, perception roll.
It tells me what to tell you and what not to tell you, so I have to be very
Makes
specific.
sense. Okay, so
17 perception and then investigate the entire room for any clue to what's going on here.
17 perception.
So, I don't know what that is. That was in my teeth. But,
No.
so, you guys have to think about the characters that you're playing also. You're related to Rick and Morty, so you would know, like,
Oh,
Rick's done something.
yeah,
So,
fair enough.
so you have to think about he planned things out properly, and as you're looking around the room, you notice Morty is yellow and blue. Like his shirt is yellow, his pants
that's
are blue.
So we gotta place it like that. That's one of the stones. That doesn't account for the other 2.
But you also have to think about how useless he thinks Morty is. So.
No more than Jerry.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
this-
just saying.
The stones represent us in a way. Like,
Are you sure?
no, I'm not. I'm just going. I'm running on what sleep I have and energy I have and making assumptions. So I will not make assumptions.
I'm not saying I did anything.
I just do the talking, the shooting, and we call it a day. Sometimes I can solve a puzzle or two. So
You got a couple of them so far.
I know. So
Does anyone watch Rick and Morty?
I mean, I haven't got to ever. I've seen a couple
I was
clips.
just gonna say, I've only seen like 7 episodes,
Yeah.
which is like
I've seen a bit, but I've also slept since then.
I was gonna say because I don't remember what any of them were.
Oh wait. So what are the colors again?
They're red, green,
Red, green,
purple,
purple.
blue, and yellow.
Red, green, purple, blue, yellow. So it's pretty much the color of the family, I'd say.
Summer wears pink, Rick wears blue, Morty wears yellow, Jerry wears green,
And
Beth wears red.
so
Mr.
I was,
Poopy Butthole wears blue.
so I was right in the thinking on that. So maybe we place them in the order that he values them as.
I'm assuming I'm last.
Yeah.
No, Morty's last.
You guys absolutely just solved that with that information.
Like-
I gave you just
like-
enough information.
Let's see. He favors his daughter. He's with Summer, and he.
So as you're saying this, I would imagine you're putting the
Yeah.
corresponding things.
And
in.
I am not valued at all. Just put the last one in.
And you just the yellow and blue ones that represent Rick and Morty, I guess.
So I had the right mindset. Good.
Well, that rules me last.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud. You're last.
I need to be more.
There's literally a Jerry daycare.
Yeah, you have to think about
Yeah.
from now on.
I need to be more solid in my thoughts. Maybe doubt myself. Are you sure?
You had it. I knew
know.
you were on the verge.
I was
of it.
on the solid thought. Right, I was like, no, it can't be that.
And I was like, I'm not saying a word.
Okay, so we did the thing. What happened?
So as that last gym goes in, and you guys are like, what do we do with the other two? And you're like, I guess we break them. The door opens to the next room.
And now you have gym shards in your knee from breaking it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. No,
In the next room, it just looks like a really nice bathroom. Decorative porcelain tiles
swear
run
someone's
from
mocking
floor to
me.
ceiling. The room is clean, smells like pine sol.
Pines.
A feeling of relaxation and settles over anybody who enters the room.
Okay, I'm trying to think placement wise. Oh, it's right down here.
And there's 2 doors. There's the door you came in and the other door. Nothing else is special about it.
Oh, so we're in the center there. Okay. So. I'm just thinking, like, going back is useless at this point. So I guess we could just. The next room has a bunch of tables, honestly. But I'm definitely gonna check this room because
I got a nat 20 in perception.
It's just
Oh.
the bathroom.
I got a dirty 23, but yeah, it's just a bathroom. Okay.
It's literally just a bathroom.
Well, if anybody's got a shit, piss, or wash their hands, let's
Don't
do
say that to me.
Hey, I'm just saying. We've got a long road ahead of us. Don't you say that to me.
He's offended now. Anytime a plus gets
finger.
brought up.
I mean, you did say it'd come up a lot.
Yeah. JJ's really into character.
Say that to me.
That's why when we walked out, like, I swear someone's mocking me.
I want to use the bathroom. Actually, no, I don't trust such a clean bathroom. We probably
You're
should.
a woman.
Doesn't matter.
Dude, your dad's in there with you.
Get out.
Fine, I'll leave your mother.
So funny. Tanner and JJ married.
I think something along the lines of that happened the last time we were
Oh
playing.
God, Tanner's
Yeah.
my mother. Oh God. Oh my god.
And just think, like Rick, she's the alcoholic.
I can believe that.
That's right. In the next room, you just see a bugbear.
In
Just like a really. He's in the next room.
that room. It's like a L shape.
There's multiple tables stacked with stuff that your primitive brains couldn't dream of comprehending. We're talking piles of notes with magic symbols. It's a beautiful mind you're seeing here. Also,
I'm
the
assuming you
bugbear's
meant
got two
notes.
butts. No, I don't know why. It's weird. Try not to stare.
You said notes, right?
What?
Notes? Not nuts, but
Yeah.
notes. You heard that too. You heard that too.
I was talking really fast. But
Nuts!
nuts. They're nuts.
So if he's got 2 butts, would that mean he's got 3 holes?
There's a great room you should check back there. We're not
That's a
thinking.
great question.
Would that be like one in the middle of the 2?
Probably.
And then 1?
I try not to think about it, but yeah.
I imagine it's 2 holes and just.
We should
yeah,
probably introduce him to the
between
room
the-
back there. I think it'd be great. It'd really help him
He's
out.
very aware of the bathroom.
Not the bathroom, the butt room.
Butt room.
Yeah, the butt room.
There's a butt room?
Yeah, there's a butt room.
What do you mean there's a butt room?
Let's just, well, if you see right here.
That's how our friend the wizard here become cheekless.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Also, holeless.
What?
He's definitely not holy.
No, you'd still have a hole. You just wouldn't have nothing
No
around the
cheek.
hole.
Yeah.
It's just this is the butthole on the back.
Yeah, we
Just flat and then butthole.
So it's a bugbear, right? In the
Yeah,
center of
it's
the
a
room.
bugbear.
That's just chilling, talking.
Yeah.
Okay. It speaks common.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what is this place like? Is this your room? Like, you just chill out here? It's a lab.
Fuck.
I do hope we're not the experiments, because
It's 13.
I like that door right there, and I might go through it.
I don't have time for this.
I don't either, really. What you working on? I'm just curious. You know,
I'm
we're
trying to design a weapon that will destroy the butt trap in the butt room.
Well, okay, all right.
He's gonna call it the Gluteus Maximus Buster.
I'm going. Actually, there is a name for it already. It's called a churd cannon.
The turd cannon.
How close are you on this finishing it? Like, are you got some progress? How we looking?
Hold on.
I mean, at this point, we may be able to help you.
I mean, we have many skills in the butt.
You actually can help him. You can help
Sick.
him.
All right, let's build this butt game.
You can break the butt trap.
The butt trap.
If only we would have came here first.
I know. If only.
You almost did go the other way. So,
I imagine Jerry sounds like.
There's nothing. There's just.
it's just air
All you
escaping.
hear is,
No satisfaction.
I could never fart again.
It will never sound the same.
I have no cheeks to make it rumble.
He's silent but deadly.
So, JJ might be able to help because it requires an Arcana check.
Do it. Do it, you cheek. Go on, father.
1.
You guys can roll too.
Why not?
Oh boy.
15.
Whoa! You actually got it.
Oh, okay. That's all we need then.
Hold on, let me make sure he doesn't have like a negative or something.
Well, I got 12, so. Oh, I could get the Mises to help too.
Probably not required.
Probably not, but you know, if we needed it.
No, Tanner got it.
You should.
So,
Like usual, I'm useless.
No, Dad. Calm down. It's not necessary.
you're just like, shut up.
Stop this self-deprecation.
She's like a.
Meanwhile,
You said you
Jerry
haven't
just
seen
leans
the
against
show.
the wall.
She's like a typical teenage girl. She just
I
doesn't
know.
care.
I know. She's like a Karen.
Yeah.
Jerry just leans against the wall. Just,
Quit the self-deprecation.
I'll self-deprecate myself if I want.
Not helping. God, I get too into character.
So it says the flabulator
Dang it.
must be connected to the chronomitten. which requires the flabulator to be the start.
English,
The
please.
target of a spell that causes a creature to regain hit points such as cure wounds.
English.
Drenching the flabulator in a healing potion also works.
English.
That
I
was
need a healing potion.
Just role play.
I just pulled one out.
I'm not asking where you pulled that
We got
from.
him earlier.
I know, but you just pulled it. No.
Out of his non-existent butt.
I didn't know you had pockets in there. I'm sorry.
Can I have that?
Pass it over.
And he just like pours it over the thing, and you just hear like whirring of machinery. And then he's like, the gluten-free mechanism must be
English.
calibrated by targeting it with a fire-based spell.
Okay, so
I just
put
walked
fire
up.
on the.
Burning hands.
You also have Firebolt, I think. Somebody
No, I
does.
don't.
Somebody does. It has it on here.
That actually wasn't in my spell
I
list.
bet
I
it's
wish.
Tanner.
I wish.
I bet it's Tanner.
Tanner Firefinger.
I don't think I've got stuff.
Firefinger.
I don't think I do.
I didn't think a cleric had that spell.
I bet it's you.
It might be, but I don't
Usual.
think so.
No, you have Light, Sacred Flame, and Thaumaturgy.
It's not going to be me.
Sacred Flame probably would work.
It would, yeah. I mean, Burning Hands would too. It just specifically was like... just-
Dad, you're gonna have to touch with your burning hands.
Do you want me to touch something?
No.
I'll roll and touch it.
That's a felony.
Nope, I rolled and touched it.
It did nothing.
I rolled a 17. Does that count?
Anyway.
I used that spell
You want to
slot.
touch something? That's a felony.
That broke me for a second. I was like, what is happening? The Drachelspring tube now needs to be carefully primed by targeting it with a ranged spell attack. Or magic missile.
You're talking
Magic
English.
missile.
I'm proud of you. You're learning.
JJ uses another spell. But now it's fully operational as one charge.
Okay. So, what does this weapon do?
We need to go destroy the evil butt trap.
We just came like 15 rooms over here. Like,
He could probably help us backtrack over here.
do we get our cheeks back if we do this?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Every cheek in the universe is restored.
I love.
We have like 10 cheeks.
I want to point out of character. I want to point out the one moment I self-deprecate myself. I'm the most useful.
I know. No, coming from me, it works. Trust me.
You guys aren't gonna believe this.
What?
But it does actually do. Like, if you guys successfully shoot the trap with this gun, it does restore all your butts.
Let's
must go
fix
back.
our cheeks. That's my. That's the only good thing about me.
Okay. So I have to roll.
Ultimate cheek.
No one will ever date me again if I don't have.
You guys got lucky. There was an encounter that you missed.
Lucky, where's that?
Is it going to be there when we
Is
come
it
back
the
through?
zombie room?
No, it's supposed to be in the butt trap room, but you got. I rolled so low that it's not gonna happen.
It
But-
was a big butt monster.
It's your butt monster. No, it's actually the Order of the Buttless.
We have no cheeks. We got the butt
The
trap.
cheekless.
I drop my pants. Neither do I.
Hello, brethren.
Brethren.
Then they look at change. Oh, our leader.
That would be funny.
The Eye of Sauron.
So,
Sees
Trapped in the
all.
doors.
Sees all but your cheek.
This one's heavy.
someone needs to fire the cannon.
I rolled a 19.
Well,
I don't
So you
specialize
just
in range.
blew up the butt trap. It's gone now.
Is
You
my-
all have your butt cheeks back.
it's back.
My glute.
My glute.
The glutes.
Right back. I'm like, finally. I start scratching my butt cheek.
He's had
Oh,
that
God.
phantom itch for
The phantom. The phantom bitches.
Immediately, I'm in a much
Phantom.
better mood.
Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Pain, the Phantom Itch.
So
So
that actually wasn't backtracking too far though.
And we gotta go back to the bathroom.
Then you gotta go back through the bathroom.
Can you at least scratch your butt in the bathroom away from me?
I've been holding this for a while.
Whatever.
Oh god.
All right, we gotta go to the next room.
I rub a butt cheek.
Tommy Two Butts is the name of the the other dude.
Tommy Two
But now he's just Tommy One Butt because he's back to normal.
Tommy the standard.
How
butt.
did you gain a butt? We lost butts. Like how?
Don't ask.
Okay, all right.
It doesn't matter. They're just there.
Would you like to come with us?
Everything's fixed. It's back to normal. Don't worry about it.
I mean, would you like to come with us? We could use more party members, you know.
I'd like to go back to my research.
Damn it. Okay. Well, we tried. We at
You
least
have a flame skull with you.
look. The more, the merrier. You know.
This is true.
Since I require spell slots, how about we take a short rest? You know, till I start
So where are we gonna rest? The bathroom?
I mean, it's the
in
safest
here. We're not
place.
exactly bothering him.
Okay.
Ah!
We could go. No. That's
Or the bathroom. I mean, they do call it the restroom.
Where am I gonna sleep? The sink?
That
The
was
commode?
the dumbest joke thing ever.
That's such a dad. It's a dad joke. It's a dad joke.
I expect that kind of stuff from him, but not from you.
I don't know, man.
Okay. I make dead.
Actually, he's bad. It's expected from Jerry, kind of.
He does make a lot of dad jokes in the show.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I don't care where we rest. I need spell slots.
I just gotta take a shit.
I guess you guys
Rest in the bathroom.
rest in the bathroom on the floor. I would assume you have like adventure and
I'm
stuff.
putting my bedroll out.
But I guess you wake back up. You don't really know what time it is or what day it is because you're in a dungeon.
I'm sleeping.
All I know is the room was safe.
I'm not ready to get up.
It was safe, and we slept.
You were fine. No encounters in the bathroom.
Oh God!
Except for that massive turd.
So you just hear the toilet flush.
Oh God! It smells.
Smells like my mom's hands. My mom always had dirty hands.
So in the next room, there's a long empty table.
Yep.
That appears to be the star of some bizarre spectacle in this room. Bright lights are shining down onto it, and visible past the table are rows and rows of creatures staring at it with eager anticipation.
Hold up. Is it the weird shaped room or is it the circle?
What?
The circle.
It's the little circle.
Okay. There's not a table there.
It appears in front of you.
Oh God! It's a period table.
I'm not sure why the table appeared.
Oh God! It's a mysterious table.
You've barely set foot in the room before you're blinded by a bright light and deafened by the sound of a raging
God.
river. Or is that applause? It takes your eyes a moment to adjust, but you find yourself squinting into a magic spotlight hanging over the room of a room of enthusiastic monsters. Their faces are of delight and relief. A hobgoblin beckons you to join her in the middle of the room.
I'm good.
Welcome to the finest dungeon entertainment this side of the staircase that led you down to this dungeon.
Okay.
The Spawn Sword Ship Hour is what it's called.
Okay. What's this? Entertainment? What's the show? What are you
Commercials.
commercials? Okay.
As the crowd just starts cheering.
There's this much cheering for commercials.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go down there.
Okay. So it says, "Are you ready?" And
No.
the whole crowd just starts. "Rah!" You know, they really like commercials apparently.
I just woke up to this.
And then she whips out an object and slams it on the table in front of you. The audience gasps, and I have to roll the dice to see what it is.
Sick. All right.
Sounds like a sham wow.
Look at this ShamWow. You see this spot right here? Non-existent.
This is up my alley.
D4.
D4, roll it. What is it?
It's a 1.
What is it?
A pair of finger-thick, rubbery antennae swing from a rippled sheet of plastic. When you trace your finger on the plastic, a sigil glows brightly. A material version of that same sigil appears. The material manifestation is made of a dense, flavorless foam.
So what? It's an antenna?
Yeah. Made out of rubber. Or it's rubbery, so it's made out of plastic.
What is this product? What does it do? It's a lot of clicking. I hear clicking somewhere in the sky. That's the god of this world.
Alright, I'm rolling.
Oh, you're supposed to act it out. I don't have to do it.
Oh, shit.
You're supposed to entertain the audience.
Alright, well,
Introducing the state-of-the-art antenna where you can pick up the thoughts of the very people next to you. It's really great. For a low price of $29.99 gold pieces, you too can own one. But wait, there's more. There's a weird rubber antenna mini that you get for free with your order. Order now.
It comes with a second one.
I don't know where it came from, but it's here.
Popped up.
All right.
Roll charisma. You can do performance or persuasion, whichever.
Oh boy.
Whichever one gives you a better roll.
It's a 19. I'm not touching it. Thank you.
Whatever.
whoever.
It's above 20.
Oh, right.
I would assume, yeah. Well, the roll was actually a 14 DC.
That's going to be an 18.
So, apparently the crowd just loves that. They're just cheering. They're super impressed with it. They're like pelting you guys with coins. They're like throwing money at you.
Get
literally. They're literally. It's like taking a roll of coins to a strip club.
He's like,
I just flipped the table.
It's like you're getting shot. You're just like, oh god,
Dad, get down.
But
Okay.
you guys get 150 gold points for that performance.
Be like military crawl out.
150.
Yeah. Oh, and now you get to keep the thing. It doesn't do anything, but you get to keep it.
Okay, I'll just advertise. I'm sure it's advertised across the entire.
I can read your thoughts. Oh, it's that thing. How much?
You know what's funny? It's a TV show. You can just use it as like this.
I
I can read your thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was
Oh,
right up my alley. I was born for this.
I was like, wait a second, I don't have to do anything.
And I was like,
This
yes.
is all on you. You can just actually play D&D.
I was wondering what was gonna roll on. It just slowly went to a 19. I was like, damn.
If you would have rolled poorly, it wouldn't have ended well for you.
Alright. Call 1-800.
There was exactly 12 goblins, 8 bugbears, 6 orcs, and 5 zombies in that crowd.
Why do I remember us killing these things?
I think you did, yeah, but there was like 7 people in the party. So
It's like the scientist.
Yeah.
We killed him too.
Wow.
There was death in every room of that room.
I guess this is the normal peaceful route.
This is how you're supposed to
This
play.
this is the Paragon route.
I guess that's what happens when I do join these type of things.
Okay, behind the next door, you see a middle-aged man sitting with his back to the wall and his knees drawn up under his chin. So I guess he's sitting like this.
So it's the weird table room.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, is that a table?
He's just sitting like this in the corner.
Are you okay?
And he's wearing a suit that's yellow. And it's like really good quality. But as the light just like catches the side of his face, you just see one little tear as he's like drinking out of a flask.
What,
And he stares at himself in the reflection of the flask.
do you hate yourself?
And after a moment, he just says, I think I've made a terrible mistake.
What'd you do?
Hold on. Apparently he keeps crying for like a couple minutes. And then
Okay.
after that, he says,
Just
he says, after, I didn't tell you about the treasure, right? I'm not supposed to tell anyone there's treasure in there.
you just
And then he just,
Treasure.
and there's like yellow vomit, just all mucusy and everything, just
Oh.
all over in front of him.
That's cancer.
That right there?
total form of cancer.
Cancer.
How do you know that, Mom?
Cancer.
Okay. You only speak one word sentences. I would ask you if you're okay, but I think that speaks for itself. There's treasure in the next room.
You just see him filling his flask back up.
I think you're
I
you're
rolled
done.
a
I
19.
think you're done.
Well, I rolled
what?
a nat 20.
Are you killing him?
No, for deception.
Oh.
I don't know why.
I was like,
How can you deceive what he's already told us?
No, I walk up and actually, you're supposed to tell us about the.
No,
There's
reverse
treasure.
psychology.
there is treasure in there.
Well, what is it?
I wasn't told what it was. That's just in there.
Do you know? Is there any booby traps in there, or do you not know?
I don't know. I haven't been in there.
He said, I don't go in there.
Okay, who's the person who told you?
Don't worry about it.
Pulls out sword. Who's first?
That's like the second time you've had an NPC tell you not to worry about it.
I don't need another father in my life. Or he tells me don't worry about it. No,
The door's unlocked though.
I don't trust that.
Deception. Do I have intimidation?
What? What do you mean? Her thing is literally. Never mind. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, don't fucking worry about it.
So, would I get a plus to intimidation if I put my sword to his throat and asked him to tell us
He's
what's...
drunk. He wouldn't care.
You're right. That's a good point.
Actually, he's also depressed, so he'd be like, just do it.
What are you depressed about?
It's not. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you're in a suit.
19 persuasion. Wait, 18.
Okay, go for it. What'd you get?
I look at it. It'll make you feel better if you do share.
Yeah.
And okay, so he tells you his whole life story.
Well,
He goes over this
Let
whole
him
thing.
share.
He goes over this whole thing about falling into a cult 20 years ago, and he thinks he might have wasted his life. His kids are gone. His wife took him, and divorced. And
That sounds like Jerry's life.
This is
Granted,
good.
they
This
got
is
back
perfect.
together, but
This is...
Well,
But-
my dad can tell you all about that. I personally don't know anything about that, but. Dad.
yeah, that's basically my life. But eventually, it did work out, and me and my wife got back together. And
just
Yeah.
go at it.
But she only speaks in one word sentences.
Just get out.
Look, I'm taking the flask. Just
And he's just holding it. He's not letting go.
Pulls out this... No, wait, he's depressed. That's right.
He actually got with his +2, he's got an 18. So you would have to roll an imposed strength.
That's not... Actually, I'm not using the right dice. Nope, not happening. I guess it's not meant to be. I'll turn into an alcoholic, apparently, if I take it. I already got an eye patch. I'm already halfway there.
It's like it's magnetic. It's just stuck in his hand.
it's probably disgusting anyway.
Alright, let's leave.
I just look at all I can say is just hang in there. It might work out.
Yeah. And
Santa is really in character for
Yeah.
this guys.
yeah, just
I know enough about Jerry.
So in the next room, you just see 5 cultists. They're also just drinking, but they're partying. They're there's one of them just vomiting really bad. The rest of them are all, well, I guess it says they're all vomiting in the middle of the floor. And it pulls up in one spot.
Ooh.
And as the pool begins to move, you're stricken with the thought that the cultist in the last corridor was right. Maybe all existence, everything that is, was, and will be, has just been a tremendous waste of time.
Well, don't.
And roll initiative.
Great. It's the vomit cult.
9,
19.
10, 11. 11.
Oh, I actually need to roll.
Sure, if this is a cult of vomitist, I'm gonna laugh.
Vomitous.
Vomitist? I don't know. It's the first thing I could think of.
They just start throwing up on you.
Oh no, you've done acid damage. Stomach acid damage.
I got 14.
Fair. Well, I got the crap end of the stick. Maybe not, because I get to cut someone's head off.
There's 6 enemies, so I rolled 6 dice. Only one of them goes before the rest of you. And I think the way it was
And since they're inebriated, I'm assuming they have a
JJ,
disadvantage to hit.
Tanner, you, then the rest of them.
Yep.
Or one of the bad guys goes first.
Well, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
So,
My leg.
I'm trying to decide which one I want. Try to decide which bad guy I want to be.
I imagine since they're all inebriated, drunk,
they're drunk.
they probably have a disadvantage
So
to hit.
before you run off, one of them is the vomit forms into
A monster.
a monster.
How did I cause it? That's great.
And it's called a jelly. It's an ochre jelly. It's actually pretty hefty.
A lot of health.
Yeah. But you still have the flame skull.
What's considered a lot of health?
I'd say around 45.
Okay.
The cultists are all pretty squishy though.
I
They're
imagine
gonna
that.
eat a lot of the blows.
So
And not just that, since they're drunk, I'm imagining they probably won't succeed a lot.
I'll be nice and use one of the cultists as the first one.
4.
Wait, I have to roll a 20. Hold on. Nat 20.
Wow.
Okay. I guess I could do this though.
4. Yeah, but it's nat 20, so you double it.
I was rolling to see if I was gonna get it. Let me randomly generate
this entire room.
the whole.
Minecraft.
Look.
Nope, no one loves this. Alright.
So I guess since JJ's been doing so well, we'll hit JJ.
Don't worry, I have an idea. If it doesn't go
JJ's
horribly
also
wrong
carrying the group pack with a healing potion, but
on his back.
Granted, I only have one.
Just use the other one on the butt cannon.
and it's also at 1d4, which.
Can you imagine trying to describe this?
Oh
D&D?
god. Why did I just roll both of the maxes? Okay, it's 5 plus 1 necrotic damage, so 6, and then one of those you can't heal back.
Just one.
Who goes first out of us?
I think it was JJ.
Yep.
So 6?
Yeah.
6 what?
He got hit with 6 damage.
Oh. Well, don't worry, I have a plan.
I do need to do one thing.
Did you guys add your other health?
I didn't.
For
I didn't.
leveling up?
I did.
Just go ahead and add for 2 levels, because we've already made it so far.
So how much would that be? Like,
I think when you level up, it's a d6. I think it actually depends
oh.
on
So is that 2 D6s?
your specific character.
Too bad you can't just, like, be lazy.
Oh, hit dice. Would it be hit dice?
It would. Wait.
Is it hit dice?
It should tell you.
Hit dice.
So
With
add-
each game.
Did you say add 2 levels or add
It's
1?
1d10 2. 1d10 plus 2 for Isaac.
Is that a D10? I think it is. Nope.
Let's
I'm
see
a
what-
stupid.
What is Tannen's?
Set that directly into the
Yours
back.
is a d8 plus 1.
Mine is a D8.
Mine is a
Yeah.
D6 plus 2.
Yeah, yours is JJ squishy.
I know I have a D10 somewhere.
But I rolled a 6 and I get a plus 2.
And you can roll again too.
Yeah.
That's a nope.
Actually, I rolled this night. I thought I only rolled once.
I'm a stupid.
This one landed on a 5.
I think that's it. Yep.
I don't care.
Okay.
Whatever.
6.
You said plus what? Plus 1?
Yeah.
So 6.
I think they're all whatever plus
So
1.
2 times or just 1?
It's 2 levels, so it would be twice.
Okay, so
Oh, do it twice?
Yeah.
well, I
6.
got the crap end of the stick plus 2. So if that's plus 2 with those 2 rolls, that would be There's 6 points to that. Okay, great. That's not great, but it's not bad.
Well,
It's whatever.
So do we add that to our AC or what?
you're
17.
your normal health.
So 17. I'll remember that.
Where the fuck's my health at on this thing?
Seems like it's always been 10.
No, but it's weird.
It says current hit points. Yours starts out at 9.
Weekly.
He does have one of the lower ones.
You always were weak.
Oh, it's so fucking faint on my phone. It's not in bold. Duh.
Yeah, because it's like they wrote it in. Ow.
That's caca. So I'm up to 24.
JJ was not doing well. He only had like 2 HP left.
Like crap.
But now I got 17.
That's why I had to stand up earlier. My butt cheek was cramped.
He's
No,
gonna lose a real butt.
Look at how faint it is on there. Like,
Oh yeah, I see that.
that's why I was like, what the fuck? My gluteus maximus.
Oh, I didn't add the flame skull into initiative. I should have done that. Well, I'll let him go for the other. Because all those other rolls were terrible. I had one
Gluteus maximus. Why has thou forsaken?
Dude, this flame skull has fireball.
Watch this!
Did we even roll for him? Why? Leg?
That's
No.
what Steven just did.
No, I just did.
Okay.
He goes after the 3 of you. It's happened that you guys go and then the bad guys go.
Well, I'm going to be standing for the rest of the stream for a second.
The rest of the stream for
You're
a
the
second.
youngest of us, and
I
you're
sh-
like, ow.
I've got him before, trust me. I don't know why. You don't have enough banana in your diet.
You don't consume enough potassium.
No, not enough. That's probably true.
I actually I do a lot of health stuff now, so I get way more potassium than I usually do.
I eat salads. Whoa. No, I eat like a big ass fucking salad on lunch every day now.
You going to Zaxby's?
No, I do love Zaxby salads though, but
They're pretty good.
They're like this big.
Man, dude, if Zaxby's would just throw in an extra piece of chicken on their salads, it would be right.
Everybody orders an extra piece of chicken.
I always order extra chicken when I go.
Fair enough.
But no, I get like the
I can't have
spring mix with the spinach in it, and then I just make like a big
I hate it
ass
so
salad.
much. I can't have it because they don't separate their stuff.
I'm just gonna extend my legs.
For like the next 6 months, I can't have it.
No.
It looks like you need some new socks there, Isaac.
Don't worry, they're holy.
It's on Sunday, my friend.
I know.
That's just church socks.
I don't even go to church anymore.
JJ, we're good whenever you're ready to go, bud.
I get 2 new spells.
He's trying to find spells.
It's cool.
I'm just ready to attack.
The flame skull is apparently a 5th level spellcaster.
Good God.
Yay!
I just remember last time we killed him, and like afterwards, you were like, "You could have recruited him."
That's why you
And we
have
were
me.
like, "Damn it!"
Yeah, I was like, he's super useful. You guys missed an
That's
opportunity.
why I called the shots first.
Yeah, we fucking obliterated him.
That's why having Isaac around helps a little bit, because he's like, oh, hold on.
Hold on, might be useful. Let's do what most wouldn't. Wait, you want to recruit me? Like, yeah.
He's like, cool, you let me out.
The room looks dangerous, but you can go by.
Don't worry about it, they were holding me in there.
Oh, that's why I was hesitant. I was like, I don't know about that.
I didn't do anything, they just put me in there because I'm scary looking.
Well, fair enough.
I'm actually a nice guy.
And all those other skulls, they kind of just knocked
That
them
was my friends. They up that.
They're not
But
bad
I'm
guys.
Jerry here. He comes with me.
I forgot the name of that thing. I think it was like Michael.
That's why I always ask JJ, like, can I talk to this person? Can I convince them?
Yeah,
Is there a
these
small
are
chance?
cool as fuck.
Oh, gross.
That was really cool.
I've got a set that's like that, but they're opposite. The numbers light up instead of the face of the
I
dice.
think I know what you're talking about. I think I got the same set off of Timu or something.
I have no idea where they came from. Tiff ordered them for me.
Fair enough.
Oh, apparently all of the cultists are prone.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
you didn't take damage.
That's good. Bro, they just immediately turn. Hey!
Because apparently they drank something and it caused that. You guys don't know that as your characters, but
I just see darkness.
Dude, this
monster.
is not a bad deal.
It's a real steal.
No, it's
I'm the type that I would probably sit on a
not
quest
bad.
and come back like, oh, you killed the evil villainess. Oh, why is she here? I just said, you talked it out.
So in the room there is 5 cultists laying on the ground, covered in their own vomit, and the vomit turns into a ooze monster, and you're all just like,
That's disgusting. Does the ooze monster speak? Like, I'm just curious, like, does he speak? He's just, brah, okay, gotcha.
it's just.
I gotcha. Blah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just gonna
understandable.
attack you.
I take that
It
as
has
a
no
threat.
sentience.
I take that as a threat.
I take that in a horrible way.
What the fuck's a kilometer? What's that? Yeah. The fuck's a kilometer?
This is a 42-piece dice set.
You can order yours too on petfarms.live.
Leather velvet dice tray. Dungeons and Dragons. It's $20 for 42 pieces.
But for you,
Actually, not
$1.
that bad.
It's like,
Oh, that's like one of these trays and everything.
yeah, it's like a tray and everything.
That's cool.
We got our cheeks back.
Wait.
And this one.
If you described this D&D
That's what I was thinking. I was like-
it sound insane.
I go home, my mom's like, how was D&D?
That
I'm
was
like,
not bad.
well, I describe it to you, but
7 sets.
We almost finished an entire campaign.
I'm just gonna look at her, put my hand on her shoulder, be like, I got my cheeks back. And just walk away.
What?
Exactly.
What did Steven do to you?
We don't
You
we
don't
don't talk
wanna
about
You don't want to.
It wasn't Steven, it was the room.
Quick
It
question.
was the butt room.
Quick question. Is that thing immune to the sleep spell?
I think it is, actually.
The ooze rage goblin. It's not that one. That one.
It's actually immune to a lot of
If
things.
only it was the.
But yeah, exhaustion is one of them.
If only it was the princess's guard from the other one. No.
It's immune to being blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, and being prone.
GM, I was gonna charm it. For Chris. No, I'm kidding. He doesn't accept my warm words. Hello, good sir. Vomit.
It also can climb on Jesus.
Okay.
It can climb on the roof.
Cool.
No.
And it's also huge, apparently.
Gotcha. Burn the shit out.
But it's really slow.
Good. We can just say sayonara. I say we dip out, blow the entrance to the room, and call it a day. Kidding.
What rule
I'm
is
not
this?
trying to play footsie.
24.
Those are made into the cup.
Did we let Discord know that we're live?
No, we did not.
You
I forgot
stupid.
to do that. I forgot to do it yesterday.
I'm sorry. I insult people when I sit over here where Sky usually is. You just come out. Stupid.
Oh god, you're splitting the line where you and Scott normally sit.
You're great.
Stupid both worlds.
I think we should.
Kill it with fire. It's just like, what?
What came over me? I'm sorry.
Stab it.
Summon an army of skeletons that love us and
She would love the flame skull.
Yes, I need to tell her about that. Like, we saved us flame skull. Hope you're happy.
I'm using magic missile using a level 2 spell slot.
I actually can look and see what that is.
It's a missile that don't fucking miss.
Yeah, don't miss, and it does. It shoots a. Wait,
It's basically Red Dead Redemption's Deadeye.
You just hear.
I don't know if you saw that video I sent you. It's just
The guy that's like,
like,
why did you mark me?
I don't know. I I can't stop it. I got a wife.
Pretty much at level 4, I roll 4d4s, and it just automatically hits.
Yeah,
I can just imagine.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for that.
I can just imagine sitting there like,
Alright, Dad, are you gonna do some magic stuff?
or you're just
4,
jotting
4,
down.
3, and 1.
Hold on, got some new magic. You're like, what are you doing?
12.
Write it down. It just came.
You made me mess up. I gotta erase it.
It just came to my brain.
It just came to my brain. The inspiration.
17 damage total.
You hit it pretty hard. You made some chunks split off of it.
Oh God, that's disgusting. Ew.
Sorry, I gotta play character.
I gotta do a thing. It's gonna be used against me because it's on the internet now.
So who's next?
Am I next?
Yeah, you're after him.
I want to summon my army of minions.
Oh my god!
That was my roll. That's why I have not touched my dice.
You did how much damage, AJ?
He did 16.
Yeah.
Or did you do 15? 15 or 16?
I think you said 16.
I'm eager.
Ow, my finger.
I just thought,
17.
wait. I thought of something that might work. If it doesn't die, I have a backup plan.
If it doesn't die.
Don't
So that's doubled
Okay, so.
plus whatever weapon you're using.
Only my mace.
weapon are you using?
Alright, so it's 8 plus 4 plus 2.
What are you hitting you with?
My mace.
Here's the mace in a can.
Times 2. So that's 28 hit.
Wait, it's me in the blind.
Tanner. You know how many hit points it had?
What?
Do you see that calculator?
Yeah.
That's how many hit points it had left.
Did he kill him?
He killed it.
Dead even.
It was exactly the amount you needed.
I'm just sitting there with the cube like, damn it.
I'm the son of the army.
So JJ hit it with magic, and then Tanner walks over and just bang!
Straight out.
It just goes limp, and it
It
just turns back into
what
vomit.
A puddle of blip.
It's just a puddle of vomit.
Shall we kill the cultists? They're sleeping.
They are still on the ground.
Can we? I guess we can pickpocket them.
You absolutely could just walk over.
Well, wait. I have a better idea.
We could kill them all.
I have a
Then
better-
pick off.
I have a better idea.
I know I can't talk.
Okay, I rolled a 14 for the box. Minions, kill the cultists and loot
Now
their
there's
body.
14 Meeseeks.
Kill the cultists and loot their bodies and dispose of them.
Those cultists got jumped.
They just died. They're all dead.
And then, poof, they're gone.
And then and then the Meeseeks just
Loot.
Loot.
let's see what loot they had. They didn't have
Problem solved.
They didn't have nothing but their weapons, which were sickles.
Just has a.
You have these like, ritualistic sickles in your hand.
I'm gonna have like a sling of sickles.
One for each that I killed.
Next cultist you run into, you want to add to my collection?
And there's a chest in the corner too.
I don't trust that.
Mage hand.
Mad hand, there's a buzzsaw again.
So there's just this vial. There's 10 vials actually. Of just this
Vomit?
It's like a yellowish
It's-
ipecac kind of looking.
Is that what they were drinking?
Yeah.
I'm leaving them.
Fucked up.
Yeah. It might be piss. We don't know.
It might.
That's been sitting.
It might create another one of those things.
Yeah, I was just leave that
leaving
over. We've already got an army right here.
No.
It says, we've had a lot of fun so far, but the next room is horrifying. Near darkness fills this room, and the sound of gently sloshing water echoes off the walls.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
Do I have to roll
I
again?
also have dark vision. That's
A rowboat bobs in one slow-moving stream, tied by a rope to a small concrete pier. The horrid, oily water flowing in the stream looks suspiciously like pancreatic juice.
Wow.
That's gross.
You know, someone had to write this.
It was probably the creators.
I know.
Rick
It
and
doesn't
Morty.
surprise me, but like the wife of the creator. How was work today, honey? Well, I wrote about pancreatic juice with a boat floating in it. It's really great. I made tons of money. It's gonna make a great board game for these people.
They're gonna love it.
Now I'm gonna go think about my life decisions with a bottle of whiskey.
So, are you going on the boat?
I guess we're getting in the boat.
Get in the boat. It's just gonna take you to the next area. So
Everybody in the
Okay.
yeah.
I was gonna throw one of those dead bodies in there.
What dead body?
They disposed of it, remember?
Did they?
The Mies-
They
he
did?
said,
I said
the
kill
Mystics
them.
disposed of it.
And dispose of the bodies. Hey, I don't leave nothing behind. No,
As you're moving on this boat, it's like that scene from Willy Wonka where there's just like images like everywhere. The lights are changing. There's like a parrot on the wall.
don't know which way this
A
boat is
doubloon for
floating.
some reason, like an image of it. A treasure map that says the dread is palpable.
Don't know which way the boat is flowing.
We don't own the rights to
And
that.
it says halfway through this, all this like red flashing
There's a
lights and
hurricane
everything. There's an
flowing.
exit sign over
There's
a
the
dimly lit, unlocked door.
Sorry, I was remembering that boat ride scene.
So in the middle of all this like horror thing you're seeing, there's just like an exit sign.
Oh my god! Oh look, there's the exit sign. That's nice.
I wonder if there's a gift shop.
What? How there's the gift shop?
Okay.
So I guess if you want to get out of the exit sign, you can. There's also like you can still keep going on the boat too. There's two choices there.
I mean, there's like, you can go left, there's another boat. But there's no, I mean, there's like a cotton candy room
Yeah.
or something.
There's a room directly ahead, or you can keep going on the boat.
Alright. I'm not going to leave it to dice this time. I'm going to leave it to our own devices. So, we can either go this way or we can go to the left with the weird, I guess, whatever the fuck that is.
It looks like a butt.
That is not a butt. That's a butt. Whatever the hell that is. It looks like a sewing machine, if I can guess. I'm just. It's this bottom room right here. I'm just looking at what we're.
The light bulb looking one or the other one?
So there's this boring area this way. It's probably got a bunch of
It's
shit.
like an S shape is the room
Yeah.
you're in.
Yeah.
But you're at a pass where you're in the bottom of the S. Going
We can either
toward-
go up or to the right. So,
Yeah.
cotton candy room, I guess. I don't know what the hell that is. It leads to the next room. It doesn't.
Well, technically you have to go that way either way.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you're right.
this way kind of just
It just comes
ends-
out because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So really, we just go that way.
The butt room?
The butt room.
I guess we're going to the butt room.
The butt room. Okay, nothing happens.
What?
You just get off the boat and you walk through the door.
Okay. No terrors of yet.
If you'd have kept going, there was pirates.
Oh man, I wanted to beat the pirates. I have an eye patch.
You see, actually have a... That's funny.
I be the the toughest Karen that.
Oh my god, you still into that mean? What? So, you come to a holy shrine dedicated to a giant pink butt that has been erected at the end of the
Why
room.
is the butt?
Through the smoke of the fragrant incense, you can make out devout worshippers, all of them goblinoids, prostrated and mumbling before the curvaceous
I'm
idol.
starting to realize they goblin
An
butt.
unusually short door stands along the south wall. So there is a door on the south wall.
I don't want to know.
This
I
is
don't want to know.
this is the cult that the bugbear was warning you about.
Oh no.
The buttless?
the cult of the buttless.
Well, we got two options. We can either.
But
go,
now they have their butts back.
I mean, we could just.
I imagine they're probably not happy.
It's funny that you said that, Stephen, because that's what just came across.
I'm gonna dream about butts tonight, unwillingly.
Like, no, what makes it even better? Look, hold on.
Look at them glutes.
Look,
everywhere.
So if you guys were still missing your butts, they would have saw you as like basically Jesus.
I regret nothing.
I don't either.
They would have worshipped JJ.
What's the door to the bottom? Like, you see what I'm talking about?
Oh god.
I'll crack it open. We'll see what we're dealing with here.
Like, are the buttless going to attack us, or?
Do they care about this door?
They
I
are.
just walk up.
Hey, can we go in this room? You gonna bother us or anything?
Okay, so they all still have their butts back, so they're just partying. They're just
they're
like,
fine.
sweet, we have our butts back. We don't care about this anymore.
They don't care. Okay,
No.
cool. So just go to the. What's the bottom room? Like, I'm gonna crack the door
so
open.
that room says there's mist along the floor around your ankles. This was probably once a torture room, but everything here is busted up. Pieces of classic equipment like Iron Maidens and stretching racks litter the floor alongside up and corners, inside, like the inside outer and the bone dissolver.
Okay, gonna close the door.
So pretty much torture room. Yeah, got
Just
it.
close the door. All right.
It's a sex.
So basically, if we just decide that we hated these goblins, there's a torture room. All right.
So
cool.
Hold on.
Let me hold on. Is
Hold
there?
on.
Don't tell me there's a person in there.
There it is.
Oh my god. Nope. Close the door. Lock the door. They're gonna be
Let me find the actual picture of this thing so I can.
thing.
Images. There we go.
There's a thing. No.
This thing
I'm
is
good.
standing there with an accordion in his hand, just looking at you.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi. We're gonna go. Yeah.
Have fun with that.
You.
He's just like singing to himself. Just,
Do you enjoy torture? Is that the whole vibe here? Is
I
that?
love torture.
he's just gonna continue. Just
Oh, okay.
playing his
All right.
music.
I'm just gonna leave to it.
Goodbye, my friend.
There's usually a universal sign to leave stuff well enough alone.
Yeah. No ask
What if you
questions.
just don't talk to it? Don't even
Dude,
acknowledge it's there.
it doesn't exist. I didn't see it.
If I don't see it,
No.
Oh, what the music you're hearing though is like polka music.
Come inside and enjoy the torture. Such a
now-
party in here.
Now let's call him One Eye. Oh dang it! I had a name. It's a reference to Weird Al Yankovic.
I'm just gonna take.
One Eye. Yeah, just
Fair enough. Hold on.
JJ got the joke.
Yes.
yeah.
I'm just gonna hold on.
Since you just
I'm
opened the door though, you're not gonna get any of the negative
I'm
effects of this guy.
gonna exit out.
You're just like,
I'm gonna exit out as those two are leaving. I'm gonna take my carpenter tools and just kind of barricade the door.
You can easily do that by wedging a chunk of like wood or
I was
something like that
thinking-
in the door.
Just like, okay, you're just gonna leave that there. Nail her too.
Warn the ex-cultists. Look, don't go in there.
Charcoal, just keep out, please. Don't do it. Okay, so we head up back past the partying goblins. Damn it! I lost the map. There's the map. I'm about to
Go to sleep.
oh, so
no.
each of you roll a d4.
Oh God. No,
Then I have to.
I'm not ready.
3.
2.
1.
I have to remember these because.
Shoot through
3, 2,
the
1.
stars. Back
So
in
apparently,
the
this thing can read minds, and it just starts saying this stuff out loud.
what?
She's thinking, or his character is thinking that Jerry should have worn a condom. She's regretting having children. What was
Really?
What was yours, JJ?
Jerry.
What was the role?
3.
3.
It says that Beth admires Rick more than him, so that he's like insecure about that. And
Yeah,
yours,
we all know that. Just-
yours was one. It's just about Morty. It says observation: dork who will never get laid.
Yeah,
Morty's not here, so it doesn't matter.
He's really never gonna happen. Nope.
Also, for the record, we've already established this in our family meetings.
Yeah,
She does have random thoughts of this.
and everyone knows he's not going to get laid.
Yeah, just
Also, I didn't need to know that, but I didn't really have a choice. Okay, next room.
don't care.
So you get to a hallway with a door about halfway through the hallway that you can
I can see that.
go into the room or you can keep going.
I mean, it might be a broom closet, maybe. If dungeons have broom closets, I don't know. Is there a keyhole? Just begin the keyhole.
Oh god.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, we're going on. We're moving on. I'm kidding.
Let's not pay no attention to it. We'll just keep on going.
Oh, flame skull, blow open the door. Blow up everything inside.
Make it to move.
Yeah,
So,
okay,
as you look into this room, so you were just wanting to see what was in there. It has 3 levers set into the far wall. Something real good definitely happens if you mess with these levers.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you mess with them in the wrong way. Can't in good conscience recommend that, but I'm not here to pass judgment on your choices.
What if we... Nope. I think... Yeah, no.
All right, everyone back up. We're back up. You know,
Yeah.
everybody backs up.
Mage
I'm
hand.
just
Mage.
I'm just outside the door and I use mage hand. On
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
on the far right.
Well...
So-
It's been nice knowing you all.
It doesn't do anything because you weren't in the room.
Me 6.
Yes. Got it. Ooh, 13. Don't need that money. Alright. So... What did you do? Again, you pulled the right one?
Yeah. But it didn't have activate because I wasn't in there.
Okay. 2 Mises go inside and work the levers. Just work them. Up and down. See what
How
happens.
about we just do one at a time?
Okay. I figure we can break the system, you know? See what happens. But work the
Like
right
for example, what if
A scepter materializes on the ground with a cheap paper tag tied to it. One of its bulbous ends that calls it the scepter of. It's literally called the scepter of fuckery.
Ooh!
It says if anyone touches it, tell them it's spooky cold. That's it.
That's it.
But it's just cold.
Do you want the septum of fuckery? I mean, someone needs it. I've already got an iPad.
There is still the other lever. Too.
Other Misi or one of the other 2 that are still alive, pull the other lever. How many?
Oh, we actually got a different one. The character in the room who's currently annoying you the most turns completely. What? So what? The one of the Meeseeks that goes up and pulls the lever, he disappears, and then and one of them, the flame skull, is just like, "What's happening?" It just turns completely inside out. It hurts, but it doesn't kill him. He's just an inverted skeleton or like skull,
I am so sorry.
and they feel every little like molecule moving.
It's a skull. It don't have any organs or pain
I
receptors.
feel nothing.
It's like on a molecular level. Like he can feel it,
This is very
but
painful.
but you can also put it like reset.
Every other Misi, since I don't need you, just go pull it back down. Just
Is there a third lever?
I think there is. Was
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, there's 3.
I know, but we really want to reset the skull. Okay, half of you pull the left lever, reset it, and the other half pull the third lever. And we may not die. I don't know.
Oh, that was a 1 again.
Please
That was-
reset.
An orange tabby cat appears.
Huh.
It likes you.
Okay. That's it?
Yep.
Cool.
And every 4 minutes, it sprouts another leg out of his body.
Ugh.
Jesus.
that was his last bare knuckle fight.
So does Skelly Man turn right back?
Yeah, he's fine. He's back to normal.
21 Arcana on the cat.
The cat's fine. It's just a cat.
I guess I'll
Just sprouts random body parts sometimes.
I'll just kind of put it on my shoulder, like.
It's very weird, but I'll take you with me.
JJ always questions everything.
Yeah.
I question him. We might as well take it with us. I mean,
So the next room, as you guys start like hobbling back out of there,
carrying a cat.
Garrett, you have a cat now that just randomly grows a
A
leg.
flaming skull.
It's just a normal
Cat's
cat.
riding on Flaming Skull.
I don't know what's happening.
All you hear is just.
Okay, little one.
So,
Alrighty, we go this way.
so a massive disembodied humanoid head hovers above the floor in the next room.
Hey, look, it's your brother.
The bottom of its neck is capped with some sort of metal device. It appears to be muttering to itself, but you can't understand it. It's just chipper.
Can you
Can I
understand?
use this roll to hit it?
It doesn't have stats.
But I want to hit it.
I mean, you can.
It could be one of those riddle rooms.
Can I
You
talk to it
speak
instead?
English.
JJ wants to make everything a riddle room.
It's a riddle room. It's riddled with riddleness.
There's also a furnace in the room.
Huh?
As it glows brighter, the head begins to speak more clearly. Which is to say, the gibberish only gets louder. Mumford, potato, spelling, Casper, Igneous. It sounds as though it's listing words, and now it starts to yell. A piercing hiss comes from beneath the pipes and tubes under its head, and a bunch of thin strips of parchment suddenly shoot out. From the dark corners of the room, 4 spiders suddenly rush up. In some kind of wonderful reverence, one skitters up to you and shoves the parchment strips in your faces. Read it. To self, not out loud.
Okay.
How's that
Persis-
going to work?
What?
How's that going to work? Are we just going to
Pass it around?
So I guess I'll read
It
it.
happens to each of you.
So-
you each get
oh.
a piece of paper.
All right. Personal space, but okay. Don't touch me.
So what does it say?
So, I guess I'll just do this that way. 2! So we're gonna start with Tanner. It says,
Okay.
you are under attack. No one here can be trusted except for the head.
Which head? There's 2 heads.
The one in the middle of the room.
Well, I mean, there's the floating one with us, the skull head.
Okay, and we'll go this way.
Alright.
JJ's. You really love the head. No one's allowed to approach the head. Keep all others away at all costs. And
Me.
yeah, it says the head is unnatural. It makes you sick. Just what does it think it's doing? Kill it.
So basically,
All contradicting thoughts that will get us all killed at the same time.
and not just that, technically you guys don't want anything to do with the head. So really we're not,
So we can just leave?
yeah.
It's well.
That wouldn't be wise. Okay.
What if we throw something into the furnace?
True.
It spoke more clear the brighter it got. More
There's a
oxygen.
spider in
More oxygen, the brighter the furnace.
the Mises?
Suicide bombers, go!
5 Mises.
All of you go into the furnace for the cause.
So I guess as that happens, they just dive into the furnace. And the furnace just explodes. And the head is gone now.
No!
Oh no! What did we do?
Oh no!
Guess we can leave now.
But now you have 2 directions to go. You have this way and this way.
We have a habit of cheesing everything.
This way would be
Thank you, Box.
Evens. That way's odd.
well.
Hopefully I get to take this
To
home.
your left would be going backwards.
Oh wait, hold up.
Technically.
I got
Okay.
you.
If you're looking at the map.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right, we can go that way. That's not an option. So cotton candy land, I guess.
Candyland.
I don't know.
No.
Well, that I think he said odds left anyway.
I mean, we could go to the pirates.
The pirates.
I don't know where those adventurers went, but they went that way.
They went right past us.
Tap on the shoulder. Oh, you.
Oh no!
They snuck
It's
up
my
behind
good
us.
friend Billy Bob.
Skull's name's Billy Bob.
So I guess you would probably be trying to go forward, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the forward's like a wall, but right.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
so this room is like a chain restaurant that looks like a wacky tavern with all kinds of bright lights and crap on the walls and not like literally crap, but it's like a Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
It's got numerous patrons cower at their tables. Can the appetizers be really that bad?
Excuse me.
And then you see an animatronic iguana wearing overalls
We
and
need
a
to
straw
go.
hat. He comes over and says, "Welcome to Frankie Frames. Y'all need a drink?"
I could go for one, I guess.
Oh, it says her name tag says Layla. She's Layla the wizard. Lizard, not wizard.
She's a lizard wizard.
She's a lizard wizard. She's animatronic.
Why are the patrons looking so disgusted and terrified?
No need to worry about that. I'll get you drinks.
I'm gonna do something. 18 Mises. Alright. So, I don't know why I need that many, but it doesn't matter. Get one of the Mises to take the drink, I guess, or the food. Have them
16 Arcana.
just to see.
Just everything.
Yeah.
So JJ, you notice there's some kind of magic that looks like it's preventing you from leaving the room.
Oh,
But we haven't. Well, we have entered. Okay. We just haven't been seated. So we have to go through this horrible process, probably to leave. Have to probably get seated, eat. But I do have 18 Mises, so maybe we can just
And
botch the process.
and the Meeseeks just takes the drink and goes, "Oh, okay," and just poof.
Okay, so I guess we just gotta be seated, take a drink, and leave, maybe? Pay a check?
It's probably not that simple, but okay.
No. Okay. Well, you got any other bright ideas, Dad?
Nope.
Okay, fair. Why do I always have to be the one to make decisions?
That's actually how it is in the
You
shows.
never listen to me anyway, so why should I bother?
Fair. Okay, what do you have for food here and drink?
Anything you can think of.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
What's the catch?
We're just it's a bar.
Fair enough. Okay. Alright, Macy's, order what you want, because we're not going to need you. And I don't care.
You could just tell them to go away.
Well, you know,
Just throwing it out there.
and give them good business, you know.
They're like, sure, they like sit down and they start. Yeah, cool, awesome.
It's just a rapid poof. I guess we should take a seat and, I guess order something as well. We can't leave, so.
And as you do that, you notice the clock on the wall just kind of starts speeding up and speeding up.
Okay, this
And then
is.
it's finally just like,
Guess we're stuck here.
and then it stops after about 12 hours worth of.
Or is it spinning so fast we can't tell if it's stopping or going?
It's spinning so fast, and then it just stops 12 hours later. And then everything just, all the lights turn red, and all of the animatronics in the building just start, their eyes just start glowing.
This is nice. Alright.
I want to go home.
15 Mises. Alright.
I guess that would be a good place to stop it, too.
Dispose of the animatronics. Get us out of here.
The Five Nights at Freddy's starts, and you're like, no! And the session ends.
I'm just like, alright, 15 Mises. Dispose.
I'm literally putting them in here under me 6.
Me 6.
I don't feel like spelling it.
Me 6.
1, 2.
Operation Me 6.
4.
Equip tactical gear and dispose of animatronics.
That's crazy. There's 5 of these things, and they all have different weapons. That's kind of neat.
I believe the 15 Me6 can handle it.
I think they can. We won't have to really bother. Just remember, 15. That's...
Aww.
I wrote it down, so.
Good.
Aww.
Oh, you're going to be like, Isaac, guess what? I don't know if you know, but you have 15 nieces at your disposal.
I am going to remember we're in the Five Nights at Freddy's room. We're almost done.
Wow.
We literally could, like, finish it.
Maybe.
There's
I
only
didn't have to be up at 4:30
In the morning.
there's only
Yeah.
5 rooms left.
Oh, 5 rooms. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Makes sense. I'm
But-
surprised we handled it as well as we did.
Flew through it. I think it took 3 sessions.
That was probably the most diplomatic
And
game.
last time we didn't get our butts back.
No. Actually, Mark was the only one that got his taken for some reason last time.
So somehow we followed the right path, did the right things.
You dodged a ton of stuff that would have actually killed you.
I guess the dice was in our favor then. On some things. And I got a pretty much unlimited supply of minions at my disposal.
Yeah, until you roll a 20 and it blows up.
I just realized I had this sitting over there.
Because that's the catch.
It's a nice catch.
Can you turn this trigger?